Hi there, welcome to Joshi'ing Around, a podcast in which I will show one friend of mine who knows nothing about Joshi Pro Wrestling one Joshi match, and we will talk about their thoughts and their feelings, their first impressions and their reactions. Then I will try and explain the history of the match to them and what makes it so special to me personally. My name is Tim Hunter and welcome to the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Christmas special of Joshi'ing Around. This is gonna be a little fun little party episode. We will not have our usual weekly reviews of 200 different promotions. We will have some lovely guests here. We will first have a guest we never had on before. We will have the very first guest I had on before. And we will have the latest guest we had on. So that's kind of a nice symmetry.
That's a good start. Wow, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna introduce you guys, I guess, one after the other. In that order, we have our Spike Nishimura correspondent, Alice. Hello, Alice.
Hello, that's me. The Spike correspondent. I love that so much.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's gonna be fun. Fun evening with you guys. Next up, I already hear her laughing. It's my first ever guest. It's Emi. She's back.
Howdy.
How are you doing, Emi?
I'm okay.
That's good. And last but not least, we have coming back to the pod, David Hayter. How are you doing, David?
Hey, I'm doing well. Very glad to be back. Yeah, excited for a five-way podcast. It should be fun.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to go very smoothly.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it always does, right? So what we are going to do today, we are first going to have a little chat with our guests. We're going to talk about various things with their experiences with, I guess, Joshi or whatever. Listening to our
Good
podcast
start,
and stuff.
Whatever.
After that, our friend David has prepared a little quiz, a little pub quiz for us, which is going to be fun. You can play along, I guess, at home if you're listening. We are going to do this in teams, so we are going to split each other. We're going to have two teams. And after that, we're going to have our little year 2025 retrospective in form of our awards. We're going to do a whole bunch of awards with everyone's going to give their answers, maybe some honorable mentions they have. Everyone's going to give their thoughts on their favorite wrestlers, on their least favorite wrestlers, and all that fun stuff, and everything that happened throughout the year. And maybe at the end, we're going to have a little fun review still coming. So, excellent. Are you
didn't introduce me.
On the special.
Yeah, you forgot. You forgot the co-host.
Yeah, you forgot the co-host.
Yes,
but also,
Eric. Hi, Eric is also here, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I am still here. I am still the co-host of this podcast. I still exist. One of the difficult things about it this time is we're using cams, and we don't normally do that. I normally don't like to look at Tim's face when we record, and now I get to see his beautiful face and everyone else's. So that'll be a challenge. And as David just said, do you know what the review is going to be about, Tim? Is it the Tai Hanma's retirement show?
We have time for the Tai Hanma retirement show. I guess we could finally do this as a little Christmas present, right? But yeah, officially planned. I mean, it is officially planned as always.
Yes, exactly.
We also will have David's listener review request here, which is gonna be
A
Should we
banger.
just tell them? It's
No,
gonna
no,
be a
no, no,
banger.
no, no, no,
It's
no,
just-
no.
No,
Don't reveal it
it's
until
a
the end.
surprise.
Come on. Yeah, yeah.
It's an
yeah.
absolute banger. You're gonna love it later.
So Emmy, you said I'm okay in a quite sheepish way. I just thought I'd maybe probe and ask, are you okay?
Well, first off, I get really nervous when I'm when I'm being recorded. So that's
Uh-huh.
probably the first reason. The second reason is I don't know how well I'm doing today because, well, bad things happened yesterday.
Bad things happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Are they bad things that you want to talk about?
Well, you see, MJF came back.
Oh,
So-
that is
Yeah, that would do it.
that will do it. Yeah. So do you guys
That's
want to
horrific.
do you guys want to talk about it maybe?
um,
Or have you not like coalesced thoughts on it yet?
I haven't seen it.
I have.
Yeah.
Keep it that way.
I would
Wait.
love to hear about it.
Oh, David would love to hear about it, Emmy.
Oh, you'd love to hear about it. Okay. I don't know that I'm the best person for synopsis, but I will do my best.
All right.
So there was a contract signing. It was at the top of the hour of the second hour, and Joe and Hangman and Swerve, they all came out, and they each said their piece, right? And it seemed like everybody was, you know, it seemed okay. Like, I wouldn't say I was the happiest with all of the promos just because I'm not happy with the storyline in general. But see, the thing is I kind of already had an inkling because, well, I listened to other people talk, so I
Yeah.
already had an idea. And so I was just waiting for the shoe to drop, and the shoe dropped because MJF came back and he received a monster pop from Manchester, of which of course he did. And he came out and he basically ran down everyone in like a 5-minute promo, and nobody else was allowed to speak.
Oof.
Nobody else talked. Nobody got to refute anything. They just had to stand there and they had to take it. And he got to say terrible things to Swerve, and to Hangman, and even to Joe, which I don't even know why he brought up Joe's receding hairline or anything like that when that god awful
Turkey
thing
hair.
that
He
was
said
on
that
his
to someone
head.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that to
Yeah.
him, and yeah, and I don't know. I was not happy with any of it, and I'm not really liking the reception or the criticisms of the criticisms online, and I'm just in a bad place right now.
I think you
That
yeah,
sucks.
the part that maybe the part that he called Swerve Diddy, or made
Yeah.
some comparisons with P Diddy. That was a fun
Yeah,
part. And then the crowd started chanting Diddy as well. So
Yeah.
They started chanting Diddy's house, and
Oh, did they? I didn't.
according,
Okay.
well,
Yes.
it was a Trish of the Trish and Sarah pod, and also former guest of this pod, did say that it was because someone was wondering if it was ironic, and she was there, and she said no, it was not. So
Yeah,
it was
so-
not a good scene by all accounts, except for the ones who are out there trying to explain that actually it's good to say horrible things to get heat because that's what real life is like, which is a shock to me because I didn't realize wrestling was real life. But
Yeah. They're
Wow.
always telling us that wrestling is fake. So
Mm.
why
yeah.
why does
So-
it have to be so similar to real life? I don't get it.
And so Swerve and I like Joe hairline. I can see him laughing off, but Swerve being compared to a sex offender did nothing.
No,
He
he
just
did nothing.
he looked at Nana and was like, "Am I Diddy?" in a sort of way. Like he
What
didn't
the
bother
fuck?
to like fight back.
Which is
Yeah,
of course crazy considering the fact that the only person who looked to seem to have trafficked women on AEW television at all in the last year was MJF himself. So
That's great.
Yeah, it's just a list of
Damn.
projections on his behalf: hairline, trafficking,
True.
all TMZ.
That's
Like
kinda
this is
true.
part of the frustrating thing as well. Like like TMZ picked it up and said, you know, MJF returns and makes Diddy comparison or whatever. And then it has like a split photo of like Swerve and MJF. And it's just, none of this is doing anything for anyone but MJF. And I mean, generally, like, that is, it's not doing your job right, you know? Like, this is like a collaborative thing. If you show up as a heel, although he got a babyface reception, so, you know, show up as a heel saying heelish things, and then none of the baby faces or anyone else can respond, and they just stand there silently while you say these things about them. Like, who is that benefiting other than yourself?
Is it even benefiting MJF? Because I've seen a ton of people today just being so fucking sick of that guy and saying they will, like, not watch AW if he becomes champion again and stuff. And that's not really to his benefit then either, right? If people stop watching,
Tim,
if he does shit like that.
But Tim, they're all Hangman girlies, so it's fine. Nobody wants them in here anyway.
Yeah. So from you go on, Tim.
Sorry, yeah, I got one question because we got two people from England here, right? Are people
Are you about to
Man-
lock me in with the Manchester fans?
No, I was gonna ask you because you're
Okay.
both Londoners, right?
Yeah, we are.
Are people from Manchester just fucking except for Trish, of course, fucking idiots or what? Why would they start chanting that?
I think it's a British thing because I think it was just as well. Forbidden Door, actually, he did get heat, right? He was kind of booed, but that was against Hangman, and the whole crowd loved Hangman. Tim, you were even having fun during that match. You were next to me. I saw you chanting with your arms up. You're like, "Oh shit, let's go, Hangman!" You wanted Hangman to destroy MJF. So that part of that was Hangman being Hangman. But yeah, I just feel like British fans just always loved MJF. I mean, I was at All In 2023. I think maybe were you there, Tim?
2023, I was there, yeah.
Yeah, and the whole crowd like singing his theme tune. That's kind of like when that thing started, and they did it again yesterday. Yeah, I don't know why. It just, I think they like the, I don't know, it's kind of edgy, right? They just like to be edgy, I think.
I was gonna say he's, before you even mentioned it, I was gonna say he's wildly popular in the UK for sure.
Mhm.
Like, and also when you go to the Wembley show, like me and Eric will know, but you might not know from the accents, but like they're all traveling crowds, Forbidden Door too. So you're getting a real mix of like UK people.
Yeah, I was
hugely popular.
It's not a regional thing. We're just kind of all dumb fucks, really. So
yeah, as much as I'd love to insult
Obviously.
the North of
yeah. This time it's not a North problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did not really enjoy the MJF Adam Page match by the end of it, to be honest, at Forbidden Door.
Did that? Because you know, I don't watch the TV guy as much as you guys. Did that false finish thing result in anything? Because it had a weird. I was there, so I should know what happened. But there was the pretend. Oh no, it was foot on the ropes, wasn't it? But that didn't go to anything. Did that go to anything?
It went to a feud with Mark Briscoe, who was the one that came out and did the distracting. So it kind of led to that, but I mean, not really. Also, I mean, okay. So from my point of view, because I'm not Hangman girly, even though I do like Hangman. But I mean, we'll talk about it when we get to the awards later. But I think the illusion has finally been broken for me with AEW. I feel like I'm becoming free. It took me a while to get there, and obviously I watched a lot of matches from different regions just to kind of get to that place. But AEW just isn't resonating with me anymore. I did get the suspicion when I watched Claudio versus Takeshita last week, and I felt nothing. And that's a match I should really be excited for. And I know others loved it, and maybe it's just a me thing, but I just didn't care about it. And in Dynamite last night, then it just shattered the illusion for me. I just sat there and I was thinking to myself, this kind of sucks. And it wasn't even just the MJF promo. So there was a spot in the Battle Royale where Brody King kind of like sacrificed himself for Bandito. I don't know if has anyone else watched Dynamite yesterday? Okay, right.
I watched it.
Cool. And then Bandito kind of just looked at Brody King on the outside. I don't know if you remember, he was like Hermano, right? He just kept on saying Hermano. Yeah, he was like reaching out for him. It was like very dramatic, and I just thought it felt overproduced or like overacting, and that's not something I would normally feel. And it just felt it like if this was the start of the year, I don't think I would have thought that. And now I'm like, that didn't seem genuine in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. After the contract signing, I stopped focusing on the show.
Okay.
So
No, that's
I
completely fair enough.
I did see that part, and like I glanced at it for maybe a second, but it wasn't enough for me to actually gauge what you're saying, like
Yeah, we'll have
whether
an
or not
opinion
it
about
was.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
so
yeah, but it's
I
just like,
couldn't tell you.
yeah, I just kind of realized that I feel like this happens kind of a lot for US TV wrestling in particular, just because they're trying to appeal to like a mass audience. And I just kind of realized, I don't know, maybe, well, I guess this podcast is about Joshi, and I was like, okay, I just kind of need to stick to Joshi a bit more, because the episode just did nothing for me, and the MJF thing. So it was comparable to the Jeff Jarrett promo. Do you guys remember that? The Jeff Jarrett promo, yeah, the
Yes.
20, yeah. It kind of reminded me of that. I was like, wow. When someone talks for 20 minutes, why is no one just beating the shit out of him? Why is he allowed to like stand there for 20 minutes talking shit, and the other three are just like looking at him? It just felt so unrealistic to me.
Like
Beats me.
at least Mina, was it last week? When Mercedes was talking, she was like, "Mercedes, shut up." And then they
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
like they just went there are good things about the show.
Yeah.
It's just, why is this the thing that just like ruins my attention for the rest of it? It's like I can't even look at the rest of it because I'm so I don't know. I
Well, when
don't know what to say.
it's when something's so bad that
I
it puts
get
you off
that.
the rest of it, right? That happens like in a lot of TV shows. Like if a plot point really fails, you just kind of zone out, right? it just breaks the immersion, basically.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this because I fully haven't watched an AEW show. I think I watched. I think the last one I fully watched was like maybe Blood and Guts, and I don't think I actually watched Full Gear because I woke up. Well, I
Yeah.
watched part of it, and then I woke up and heard about the result, and went,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna take a break, and it's sort of. If like there's a certain percentage of the show, because like the thing about AEW is that it is a variety, right? There's a lot of different kinds of wrestling. There's a lot of different kinds of like styles of performance on there. But so a lot of the time there'll be something that you don't really care about, and then there's something that you do, right? But when you reach the sort of threshold of this percentage of the show is just not interesting or like actively bad, then that drags the rest of it down. So even if there's something that seems really fun that like normally I would like, it's completely undercut by the fact that the rest of it's just a slog for me, which is kind of how I feel, which is sad because like I like AEW, it's what got me into wrestling, and now it's just in a place where I just don't feel any connection to it at all, which kind of sucks, but well, you know.
Yeah, and keeping with the theme of the podcast, Alice, we have
I was about to say.
yeah, we have been indoctrinating you into Joshi over the past couple, last month or so. So
on to happier topics on the Christmas special.
They finally got me. The lads got me.
We finally got you. So what was
converted
is
you.
there? Say that again to me.
I said they've converted you.
Oh yeah, I mean we need to work on you next. So yeah, I don't think you're getting off scot free.
I mean, I'm going to Japan to see wrestling. So
Yeah,
actually going to Japan.
That's the best way. That's the best way.
That is true.
Absolutely.
And so Alice, what is there been like one thing that's kind of hooked you, if anything, when you started watching? You're like, okay, that's the thing that I really like about this compared to US TV wrestling or anything like that, or is it just been in general, just something fresh?
I mean, the freshness is like an aspect because with AEW, I can look at a lot of stories, and I've been following it for years at this point, so I know, okay, this like doesn't make sense for that character, or something is tying back to other things, right? I have all this sort of knowledge. So coming into Joshi, like, you know, like Stardom, or I think what was it, Sendai Girls, with the, like, if people make references to the booking, I barely know who any of the wrestlers are. Like, I'm still learning all everyone's names, even if I kind of recognize them. So I don't have the knowledge to know if something is necessarily like good or bad in the moment. Which is part of why like Joshi'ing around's been really nice, because it's like, oh, this is calling back to so-and-so, like this is, you know, it gives me some context. But so part of it's that, because it's just, I haven't been watching enough to be disappointed yet, you know? And then the other part is, so the first wrestling show I ever went to live was Mystery Wrestling, which is in this tiny little community center. Like, I'm in Ottawa, it's across the river in Gatineau. You know, give shout outs to Evil Uno. for keeping it there, even though he could move it. Like he wants to keep it in a small place, which is nice. But anyway, so that is such a small venue, and so much of it is like the crowd who go every single time. Like it's like, you know, and so you have that sort of like live aspect to it, which I think you kind of miss in TV wrestling because it has to be focused. Like the main focus is the TV audience, not necessarily like the crowd there, right? And they're always, and like especially if you go to like the bigger shows, I think Tunnel Talk mentioned this with All In, like the Titantrons, the big screens, they didn't show the wrestlers you couldn't see their entrances. Like the show, it wouldn't show them walking down to the ring. It would only show their graphics, right? Which I'm sure looked great on TV because the camera was on them on the TV, like on the pay-per-view broadcast, right? So it's just the style of it is so different in a way that's kind of hard to explain. Everyone talks about how Japanese wrestling is like filmed and so, like all that sort of stuff. And you can't really sort of see that difference until you watch. And then you're going, oh, like this is the same or better, like often, let's be honest, often better quality of wrestling, but like the way that it is set up and sort of the focus of the wrestlers is just different in a way that I found way more appealing. And I mean, I am a fan of fewer cameras, to be honest. I find there's like way too many cuts, a lot of American TV. And then also, like there aren't any 20-minute promos in Joshi, right? Like there's no like big, there's like other behind the scenes stuff. Like there's a lot of like, you know, a lot of behind the scenes stuff you can follow and like look at if you want, you know, but you're not going to ever see this, like that sort of like, you know, that sort of stuff that you'd see in American TV wrestling. But the way that they do the stories is still like impactful in that way. You know, it's not just them throwing together. I mean, sometimes it is, right? It depends. But, you know, for example, like Stardom, right? Like you watch and then like there'll be a match, someone gets pinned, and then there'll be like a stare down between two wrestlers, and then one of them like, and maybe they'll have like a brief talk, right? And then you do that over a series of weeks, and then it leads up to like the big match, right? Exactly. And then like obviously like that's sort of the format, and then you can work within that format, right? And like just it's just like a lot cleaner, you know, in a way where you're just watching. Like I still don't know what's going on half the time because I don't have subtitles and it's all in Japanese, right? But I can follow along even if I don't necessarily know what they're saying. And that was what drew me to wrestling in the first place, is like the in-ring, right? Where you can just watch these people. Because again, like I went to mystery wrestling and I didn't know anything about like I mean, I'd been watching wrestling, but you can go there and can watch the way that the wrestlers interact with each other, the way they interact with the crowd, and just get their characters and get their relationships between the characters and where things are like have come from and where they're going. And that was what appealed to me about wrestling in the first place. And like, you know, AEW, I got into it because it was accessible here, but the way that it's done in Joshi and I guess in Japan more generally is something that I just like it better.
Yeah, no, that's right. I think it's like a misconception about Joshi wrestling in terms of it's like maybe too promo-y or like emotional. Like I think, well, I guess what it gets compared to is like, you know, like the frilly skirts sort of thing. But most of the storytelling is done in the ring. You don't actually have a lot of the stories. Sometimes you get it in like backstage segments, like you said, or like maybe a minute promo after a match has already happened. But they're normally telling the match through their moves in the ring. And I think a lot of people that maybe don't get into Joshi are kind of worried that there's a barrier, but I feel like it's a smaller barrier than people think to get into the style. Do you agree with that in terms of like barrier to entry?
Yeah, because again, like you can watch, and again, I had like Joshi'ing around, like I had like some context for who some of the people were, right? Or if you're watching Stardom, you know, there is like a bit more in terms of like the Western like accessibility for like explaining like who people are and all that sort of stuff, right? But I can watch a match and then go, okay, like these are the heels and like this person has beef with this other wrestler. And then at the end of it, I think the one that really got me actually was Saki Kashima. Because she's just so good. So then her little thing with Bozilla was so like, I didn't need to know, like what was being said was like, if you look up what was being said, it was pretty funny, but I didn't know a thing that either like that she was saying. I only knew what Bozilla was saying because she said it in English. But the way that sort of little mini feud was done, like it was all like in the ring basically, because it was like during matches and then a little bit afterwards, right? Like that sort of stuff. And I didn't need to know what they were saying when they picked up the mics because it was like really clear sort of what was going on anyway. And then even with like, for example, the most recent Surreism, I keep saying Surreism with Natsupoint and Suri. I know that they have history because people talk about it, but I haven't seen it, except like, you know, you can see their reactions and relationship to each other in the ring, like through the wrestling, through the way they look at each other. And then at the end, you know, they're giving these pretty long promos, and it's nice to know what they said. Like that was really nice, like looking up the translations, but you didn't really need the words so much as you could tell like the emotion between them. And then look up later, okay, this is what they said to like lead up to the next plot point, right? But that's like 2 lines. Like that's just a little bit of like extra figuring out what's going on because of the language barrier, right? Like if they were saying it in English, like it would still have the same effect basically. Like you wouldn't need as many words basically is what they seem to have in American TV wrestling.
What you're saying is that they're efficient promos.
They're efficient, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? There are many people, including I would say MJF, obviously, who need just a lesson in how to be efficient. I do also, speaking of one last thing about the promos, I love that they happen after matches because because like these women have been wrestling a full match, sometimes like you know, like a 20-minute match, and then they're like you know, all the other folks have like rushed the ring and like handed them like all their little ice packs and water and all that stuff, and then hand them a microphone, and they're still like panting, dripping sweat, out of breath. Sometimes they're crying because depending on like the emotion of the match, and then they have to talk, and that's just so nice because you just get that emotion in a way, and part of it's like just them being like good performers, but you do get like that genuine, you have the adrenaline, you have that energy that you get from performing, right? Which is part of what I like about it as like a live performance art, right? You can really see that with them, like in the ring, in that moment, in a way that, again, sometimes people talk after promos in America, but a lot of the time it's they come out and they're giving a speech, right? And then they leave, which can be fine. You know, like you can have a good, like, again, do a lot of theater comparisons, but like a theater monologue, like that can be good on its own, but it doesn't have like the same sort of, you know, connection and sort of rawness that a lot of those post-match promos in Japan have.
So there's like three that immediately come to mind when I think of like promos of the year, and they're pretty much all post-match, and all of them were just one promo to build an entire feud and rivalry. So one example was Makoto in Seedling, and she wasn't actually even in the match. So she came out after the match when Veni just defended her title, and she cut a maybe 4-minute promo, and she just burst into tears, like, because she was basically saying, no one sees me that I'm as good as you, because they're best friends. But Veni's the star, Makoto isn't the star. So she just cut a long promo about like, I want to finally be the one to beat you. I want people to see me just on the same level as you. One simple promo, and then they didn't even do another promo after that. It was that one promo into the title match, and that's all it needed. And it took 4 minutes of promo time. And it was one of my favorite feuds of the year. Natsupoi, you already mentioned, right? That was like a 3 or 4 minute promo, and she laid out their entire history between her and Suri, why she wants to beat her, how strongly she feels about that. 3 minutes, done. And they've had a few promos in Stardom since, but they're all like 1 minute after the match. And the last one was in Ice Ribbon, Misa Kagura. So she was like she was coming back into Ice Ribbon, and she had a match with Manami Katsu, and she lost, and she was like sweaty, like you said. She was broken down, and she just cut a really emotional promo about wanting to find out more about Manami Katsu, like why she was so good. And it just set up the entire storyline, and they're all just a couple minutes after the match. So yeah, I like that you pointed that out, because I think it's like a key thing in Joshi, actually. So yeah.
Yeah, when I was going to say one of the really important things and kind of beautiful things about having almost all the dialogue be post-match is that it means you fundamentally can't divorce results from storylines. So everything ties into the sporting aspect of it in a really compelling way. Like even when you were saying with like Saki and Bozilla, their rivalry is like all comedy, but it's built around the sporting context of comedy. Like one of them's giant, one of them's a tiny sloth coward, which is lovely. But also, I think that's one of the key differences with American TV is that you are, because it's episodic, they have to assume and have to try and get you to watch every single episode. That's the goal. Whereas I think almost every Japanese promotion has been built on the assumption, because they're all touring promotions historically.
Yeah.
Most people don't watch any of the other shows. Like streaming wasn't even that big in Japan for a very long time. So they're assuming you might read the results. So everything has to be tied to what you actually see in person, what you get. And again, similarly, the physicality and the acting aspect I find hugely more compelling, because I think they have to convey information you don't know. So like when I first started watching, I had no idea that Tam and Natsupoi had such a storied history. But the minute they got in the ring together, the faces, the acting, the violence and the physicality completely changed. And I just knew, like, I was tuned into whatever. Actually, you know what? They did show a little video package at the beginning, so maybe I did have a bit of pre-knowledge. But generally, they like cued me on like a whole lifetime of connection in a few seconds. And you're smiling. Is my mic horrific?
No. I'm not smiling because of that. I'm smiling because when you said Tam and Natsupoi, Tim's head literally just swiveled. He was like, "Wait, Tam Natsupoi?" It was like a radar. Yeah, Tim, do you want to weigh in on that?
I mean, that's coincidentally also the episode I did with Emi, right?
It is, yeah.
I'm not surprised. So I also saw Emi's face light up when
I did light up.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll talk about like specifics in terms of like promos after, because I'm sure it will come up, like best promos and stuff like that and aspects of that. But I kind of wanted to ask you, Emi. So like you said you're traveling to Japan, so you haven't really gotten into it like streaming. You're going there to see it live. So are you excited to see Japanese wrestling? Because you have watched it before. I think you mentioned you've like dabbled in some Ice Ribbon. Obviously, you've watched some Stardom matches. So are you looking forward to anything, and what are you thinking about it?
I honestly prefer the fact that I have no idea what the cards look like. Like, I know I listen to y'all like every week, but for the most part, like, I don't retain like the information so much. So for me, it's like I'm going in basically knowing next to nothing. But I can tell by the excitement from you guys that I know that like there's certain things that are going to be really good, and so like that has me excited. And I always feel like pro wrestling in person is the best way to watch pro wrestling, because you're not thinking about like how this has to do with like the storylines or anything nearly as much. You're just paying attention to what's happening in front of you and the emotion that you feel in that moment. So I know that I'm going to be captivated by pretty much all of it as long as I'm there to see it live,
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I was gonna ask you about that. So you're one of our like most faithful listeners, I guess, without
That's
ever
crazy.
actually watching anything. How is that to listen to us talk about like random people you don't really have an idea about for like 4 hours every week? Is that?
Hey, under 4 hours, Tim.
Mostly
3 hours
under
45.
4 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours 45.
Well, there are certain people that because so first of all, it was much easier at first to read the information when I started like editing like Snazzy's like everything that he was writing for the newsletter. So having like some of the names become more familiar over time have helped me a little bit. So like I can kind of retain a few things here and there. But for the most part, yeah, it's just vibes. It's vibes for me.
It's vibes.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm just happy listening to y'all enjoy wrestling.
Does it come across that we like wrestling? Because that's always one of the things that I'm most self-conscious about. I really don't want to go on about something that I don't like or hate.
No, it really does. Like, even if it's like you guys are enjoying it in like different ways, like you have your like your rookie list and everything, and and you have like your specific criterias for certain things. I enjoy that you have that, and that's the way that you enjoy it. And like Tim doesn't like have it in the same way as you do, but you guys still like kind of like bounce off of each other, and it's real fun. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about like I listened to parts of last week, for example. I listened back to it, And I realized something about just how many similar names there are, especially if you just talk about like first names and stuff.
Yes.
Like last week, the example I'm thinking of is there's this wrestler in Sendai Girls called Yuna that
Fuck you, no.
we sometimes shit on.
I'm the underrated.
But but then there's also Yuna Mitsumori in Stardom, and in the last episode, for example, I basically shat on Yuna, and like 2 sentences later, I was really excited for Yuna Mitsumori to enter the ring, the other Yuna, but I never said Mitsumori. I always kept it at Yuna, so that must have been incredibly confusing for anyone who doesn't really follow the product. Is that ever an issue, or do you just like go with it and just vibe with it, whatever?
Vibes.
I'm glad that you brought this up because there are times where I am kind of like, is that the same person? Like
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but as I said, for the most part, there's like specific names that I have picked out because of the way that I've been like paying attention, like in the writing and everything. So those are the people that I really, really like. I want to know what's going on with them. But then like if you bring up somebody like a Yuna or whatever, like I know that there's a Yuna that you don't like, and then if you mention them at all at any other point, and it's just like you talking and you enjoyed it, I'm probably it's probably going over my head. I'm probably not even hearing it.
But I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm interested because obviously it's a lot of hours of audio. Has there been one thing that you've heard that's been like, hey, I kind of want to see that, even if you haven't actually gone and done it? You're like, that sounds kind of interesting. Like it's probably going to be the first thing that comes to mind, I guess.
There was like one a few weeks ago that I don't remember if it was you guys or if it was Chris who had said that it was like very it was I actually watched the match.
Was that
It was
that was
tag team
Surrealism,
match.
I think.
Yeah, it was the tag match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was I actually went and watched that and I was like, whew, yes. And
good reaction, yeah.
really,
Oof, yes.
yeah. Liked it a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you were gonna say something, right?
So,
sorry, I cut you off.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure,
Yeah.
David.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, Stardom does historic crossovers every so often, where they team up the guys with the girls, and now AEW is very much in the mix with Stardom. Do you know enough about Stardom to know who you'd want Hangman to team with if they actually did a Stardom historic crossover with AEW?
Oh.
Okay, so my first thought is a woman who's retired, and
Oh no.
my second thought is Natsupoi, because I love Natsupoi. I think she's cool.
Yeah.
And
Poor Tam.
and I get told a lot that she's a dumb baby face, and I feel like they would vibe.
For sure. Speaking of Joshi, you love. I wanted to ask Alice what some of her newfound favorites are. Like you talked about what hooked you, but what made you like stick around? Who are you most excited and looking forward to most seeing matches of?
Oh boy. Well, oh man. It feels kind of like cliche to say like, oh, like Shuri or like Saray or like any of those, but I mean they are very good, right? Like that's part of it, is that
they're quite good, yeah.
Right? Like that's the thing, is like, you know what, sometimes the ones that everyone talks about are talked about because they're just good.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, like that kind of stuff. I think I am becoming like more interested in a lot of the rookies where you're like looking at them being like, oh man, like you're trying so hard and you're pretty good. I like Miku Kanai. I love her like little angry murder cat vibes. Like what was I think I made a joke, was Akira Kuragane, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
From Stardom, because she was in the tag tournament with Bozilla, and there's a think well over a foot difference between them. And whenever she gets thrown, she's like an angry cat who is indignant at being thrown. And whenever Miku gets thrown, she is delighted that she's been thrown, so she's closer to her enemy and can like murder them. like the energy is just, she's so delighted to just kind of, you know, like to be like an angry little murder cat. And I love that so much, her vibe. Even though like a lot of the time she's playing like underdog babyface, but like somehow that energy still comes through. And it was very cute in the tag league, which did actually help for following a lot of like the storylines and stuff like that, seeing people interact. Watching like Suri be like a proud parent to Miku and be like, I'm here for Miku so she can get experience like backstage. You know, like everyone's being mean to her, but she's here and we're going to make you respect her. Like that wasn't like not the direct quote, but that was very much like the vibe after like Miku got pinned again. Or, you know, like watching the sort of like Mi Vida Loca, like that's, I love like their dynamic because they're just so funny. Like Akira and Bozilla together, just all that sort of stuff. And then you have like the smaller like promotions where I'm instantly blanking on everyone's names, but I do like, you know, watching like Spike Nishimura like come in and then do well. Like that's like, you know, like the joke about me like instantly going like, yes, I like her, but it is nice to see like people come in and then be successful, like Vanny, obviously. Because she's just has such a vibe. I love that.
Aura.
Exactly. You know, watching her entrance at Surrealism was just like, ooh. I was watching it like on the bus coming home from school on my little phone, like in the corner, and it was just like, oh man, I need to put this back. I like watched it again on my TV because she deserves the big screen. Yeah. So all that sort of stuff, like watching, like figuring out who everyone is has actually been really fun. Sometimes it's a bit confusing. Like the thing with the podcast and all the similar names, it is kind of hard to do the reverse to put names to faces, right? As opposed to like a lot of names in audio, and then I'm kind of trying to figure out who everyone is, and then sometimes, you know, rewinding the introductions to figure out who all the wrestlers are, and mostly identifying them by their faces and gear. Sometimes they change their gear and I get very confused. Yeah. You know, listen, sometimes the camera on the house show is not that good. You know, we can be realistic.
Yes.
But yeah, absolutely. So I mean, it is like fun to sort of pick and choose and find like all these people. Who is the other Mika Wada in is that Sendai?
Yeah.
Sendai Girls?
Sendai Girls, yeah.
I like her. I like her vibe. Was it like a running joke about her always losing or something like that? But it is funny that
and it's not a joke.
Oh man. It's just the running thing about her being like so serious and no nonsense and like super like really intense and then just losing. It's just oh man. Right. So all those little stories, I'm enjoying picking them up because I am pretty new to it. So it is nice to sort of be like, okay, I have all this sort of like setup. And now as I keep watching, like I'll be able to, you know, in several months, I'll actually have all the context that I had in AEW or like elsewhere where it's like now I can follow along in that way, which is like part of the fun, right? Getting into it.
Yeah.
Right.
So one of the things you said that it was just about the rookies, because I love my rookies. It's one
really?
of the
I had no idea. You never talk about it ever.
It's one of the most fun. Yeah,
Couldn't have figured that out.
Because American wrestling just doesn't have it. It's just completely non-existent in there. Where people like come from the indies, but they're normally like grinding on the indies for maybe like 5-6 years, maybe longer before they ever get to AEW or WWE. So and it's really hard. Even on the indie scene, I don't even know like where are rookies in America and Canada. Like what are they like? I actually don't know where they come from.
Little promotions.
Yeah, they're in the really, really regional promotions where if you're lucky, they have like they post a show every so often on like was it Independent Wrestling TV like that like or they post them on YouTube, but they're the really small promotions and a lot of them are like for example, I know that again like Mystery Wrestling is like run by Evil Uno, but the main one here in Ottawa is called C4. I forget what it stands for, but it's just C4 Wrestling. And a lot of the people there like so wrestlers there, they'll have like a training school. There's a training school run by, what was it? Stu, I think. Did I get his name right? Hopefully I did. But anyway, so they train like their rookies and then their rookies go and then work at that promotion and do like the tour around in Canada and stuff. So it's like along like the east, like into, you know, Quebec and then down into like Buffalo and that section of the US. And then they do that, right?
Okay.
But you never get to see that because this is all like really independent, right? You're not getting like the sort of structure that you would see that you're used to in like Japanese wrestling. It's a lot more sort of hidden, or, you know, like you can't really tell, like it's not, oh, this is our rookies in the opening match to like do a rookie thing, or here's our rookie teaming with some other people. You just kind of go and know if they're a rookie or not. Also, especially because on the independents, the quality, you can't really tell. Maybe that person's been around for 10 years and they're just not very good, or maybe they're a rookie. You have no idea. You have no way of knowing.
Well, Eric, I was going to say, if you want to see rookies, there's a show every Tuesday where you can watch people straight out of the NFL or straight out of gymnastics. 2 years training, if that, maybe sometimes less. You know, prime time CW. You know.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to spoil
What's the NFL lineman wrestle? You know.
I was told it's not a developmental brand, though.
Yeah, it's not. It's meant to come.
Not,
well, it gets more viewers than Dynamite, right? That's why I hear a lot. So
yeah,
there you go.
Allegedly.
So before we move on to the quiz, I wanted to ask about Japan a little bit. So 3 of us are going this year, or like early next year. David, I think you've been before a couple of times, or one time, not sure.
Yeah, a couple of times. No, not for wrestling, unfortunately, just for tourism and supporting my sister at work. So, but I love it. But I'll let you continue.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask Alice again. Are you now getting like the bug? Do you ever want to go now? Plan on going or something?
I would actually quite like to go. So what happened this year is I ended up going to AEW All In Texas, and I've thought really hard about if I was going to go there, or like, because I needed like one big vacation, right? And I was talking to my dad about it because he was coming with me, and I mentioned, okay, it's either like Texas in July or Japan in January. And my dad went, oh, well, Japan's really inconvenient. January, that's really inconvenient. So that was because he was like, I don't know if we should go to like Texas, like going to the States right now. And he was like going all that. And then I mentioned, oh, well, we could also go to Japan in January. And he was like, oh, January's really inconvenient though. So that was the logic there. Also, I'd bought the tickets. So
yeah.
But no, it is something I would really like to go, right? Like, I think if I can, maybe not next year, but, you know, set something up. I think part of some of it's the financials, which is just kind of, I mean, I could make it work, but also part of it's I have allergies. And so going to like somewhere where like, if just the language barrier and then also having to deal with that is just kind of something that I worry about, even though I'm sure it could be worked out, but it's something I always think about where it's just, but no, I would really want to.
That's not easy.
You guys are making me want to so badly.
Go on.
I was gonna say, I was we haven't talked about this yet. I don't know if we're going to. Emi, how did you end up going to Japan?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
I knew he was gonna ask. So yeah. Yeah, so somebody called me a chicken and a coward. And you just can't say that to a Latina. You can't say that to me. You can't say that to me because, well, now I'm just gonna have to prove you wrong. So I'm going to Japan.
You're going to Japan to prove that guy wrong.
Yeah, and
I watched this happen. I watched this happen in live time. As it progressed, and I could see the moment where you just pulling up like the list of flights in your brain and going, oh man, this can't be allowed to happen. I'm gonna fly around the world to kick this guy's ass and let him know.
I can't have anybody blemish my reputation like this. No, I'm gonna
Spite is the greatest motivator in the world sometimes, you know?
You know, we were all in our hater eras the past couple years. You know, it started with Kendrick, and it's gonna end with me kicking Kazi's ass in Japan.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think you could take him as well.
I might could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never bet against a Latina, I think, in a fight like this.
What's funny is I've actually never hit anybody. So.
Oh, really?
We'll see.
What is the
Yeah,
first time for
no,
everything?
Yeah. just do the same thing that you did to, you know, she's talked about this, right, Trish, with you guys? She did mention this, I'm pretty sure. You mentioned with Trish about, because I was also there for that. I was there for both times.
I don't know why she keeps calling it a bulldog choke. All I did was blindside her with love.
Yeah,
That's all I did.
I was standing. So we were inside the baseball stadium, like before the show for All In, and I was talking. It was me, my dad, and Trish. So we were all talking, hanging out, and then I see from behind Trish a blur of cowboy, like leather jacket, like fringes flying, and then cowboy, but the whole get up, sprinting towards her, and then just tackles her just out of frame, basically. And then and she has her fully just in her clutches, just flailing around, and it was incredible. And now it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
someone has to get it on video. I'm trusting you guys.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Well, I won't be there, Tim. You have to get it on camera.
Oh.
Were you going to be at
the
the
airport? Maybe. I think when we first get to meet up with you, I'm not sure what the plans exactly are. We're gonna figure that out. I was gonna ask you, Emi, have you quite like progressed it yet in your head? Or have you quite realized yet what you're gonna do in a couple of days? Or is it still kind of surreal to you that you're actually flying over there this year?
I feel like if you had asked me this question before All In 2024, which is like the first time that I ever flew by myself anywhere to go meet people that I barely knew, then I would probably have a better answer. But I think because I've already done this once, I should be okay.
You're gonna be okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, at least I know who I'm looking for this time, and I'm not gonna think that Trish is trying to rob me. So it'll be fine.
All right, yeah. Do you have any do you have anything special planned or specific in your mind that you really want to do when you're over there, other than the wrestling shows?
Yeah, I'm planning on at least going to see some trees and some mountains because I'm a big fan of trees and mountains, and I hear that they have some good ones over there. So I would like to go see those, and Trish agrees with me, so probably gonna go see those. Yeah,
there's probably gonna be some beautiful shrines too, and stuff.
Yes, the temples. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna do that on the back end of the trip. I think last couple of days, some point. How long are you staying?
I fly there January 1st, so I'll be there January 2nd, and I leave on the 11th.
On the 11th, okay. That's pretty long. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have some good food. Gonna have some nice hikes, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so...
I'm not a sicko. I don't think I could do 2 shows a day and for 3 days straight, 4 days straight. I don't think I can do that.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, when you arrive, I think you're only going to 2 shows, right? On the 4th and the 5th? 3. Okay. Oh, TJPW is also on the 4th. Yeah. Right.
I'm excited for some DDT. That's what I'm excited for.
Hell yeah. We're skipping New Year's Dash to go to DDT at Shinjuku Face.
That's the draw. The draw is getting hopefully to see somebody eat some ass. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm flying over there for. Is I would like to see it.
I think you're definitely going to see someone eat some ass. Yeah,
for sure.
It's a guarantee.
In Shinjuku Face, that's gonna be happening for sure. Yeah. So that's gonna be a long day. At the 4th, you're actually doing 2 shows on one day. But I promise you, it's gonna be a lot of fun. The TJPW show is gonna fly by. It's gonna be so easy and fun. And then the big one.
I'm excited for that.
In the dome. The dome with 50,000 people.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you if you've been to a wrestling show that big, but Wembley 2024, you said? I think that was around 50K too, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
hoping
bad.
this will be more fun though, because that one I was really high up. I don't know how I felt about that. I couldn't see anything.
I'm also
View
worried
is
about where
probably
we're
gonna
sitting
be
in the
better.
dome. Yeah.
I'm not
It's
a
gonna
fan
be
of
fine.
stadiums for wrestling
Yeah.
personally. Even
I
though
am not.
Wembley's a national stadium, but I'm always like, oh, when they said the O2, I was like, yes, come
Yeah.
on, get away from
Yeah,
Wembley.
O2 was way better.
Exactly.
I didn't really like Wembley either, but I've always had a good time at the Dome, so I think Dome is better than.
It's also baseball stadiums generally are
Yeah, right.
are better for this, because I was not super high up, but I was sort of on like the second sort of balcony for All In, and I had like a pretty, I mean, it's still kind of, you can't really see too much because you are kind of far away, but I did have like a clear view of like what was going on, and that was kind of fun. But no, baseball stadiums are, I think they're better just because they're shaped so you can actually see it, as opposed to a rectangle where it's not really meant for a tiny little square in the middle for everyone to be looking at.
I had binoculars at All In Texas, so it was much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I brought
okay,
some to.
It was fine.
Did you use them?
I could still, yeah, I used them when I really wanted to, like, get in there and see what was going on. But like, I could see what was happening. It was a straight shot in front of me. The ring was, because I was over the dugout, so it's not like I was on the floor where I couldn't, like, I had to see past the sea of people. So
that actually reminds me, last time I was in Japan, I went to Yokohama, which is they class it's not technically part of Tokyo, but it's all attached city-wise. And they've got the Yokohama Tower. Did you two go up that? Either of you two?
I have not gone up
I've
there.
not been to Japan, so yeah.
I was in Yokohama twice, but it was always like really, really, really like tough timing wise. So I barely had any time to do anything else than what I planned to do there. So the sightseeing in Yokohama kind of suffered from that because, just didn't find the time between all the shows and stuff I went to.
But it just reminded me, because we went up the tower. It's got like the second fastest lift in the world, and they give you like an 8-second presentation. But when you get to the top, there's a baseball stadium opposite, and my friend had binoculars, and I just assumed you're not going to see anything. We would watch like half the game just at the top of like the second tallest tower in there. Binoculars. Wow, I know it's
awesome.
I know binoculars work. I understand the science of it, but like, just thought, I can't believe this is actually enjoyable. But yeah, so a plug for binoculars for anyone.
I did bring binoculars to All In 2023, but I just found it super awkward to watch wrestling through binoculars. I tried it for like 2 seconds of the first match and never put them on again. So
you need a zoom lens camera.
Wasn't for me.
Try that.
I just mostly watched it on the big screens. It was like, and I didn't even have that bad of seats, but it was like on the curve. So they had these huge pillars that were in the way. So, so theoretically from the distance, it wouldn't have been that bad, but the fucking pillars like blocked my view a lot. So I had to watch a lot of it on the big screen. That was not great. Anyway, Eric, do you have any more deep questions for our guests?
Okay, have we even asked any deep questions, Tim?
No, I wanted to keep it casual.
Well, sure. I did actually want to ask David something. It's been on my mind. Okay, I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Okay.
Uh-oh.
You enjoy WWE.
Oh yeah. Somewhat.
So, I don't want to interrogate you. Well, I kind of do.
I get massively slandered on this podcast because I feel like
you do get slandered.
Because you keep representing me, that's my thing. it's like...
When Tim was doing the Survivor Series review, I was literally thinking the entire time, David's gonna hate us, David's gonna hate us, David's gonna hate us, because Tim was going in. He was going all in.
Yeah, I was very complimentary, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, because I interrupted you at one point, and I was like, "Hey, David's one of our listeners," and you're like, "Oh, he's one of the good ones," and then you just continued.
And I did on purpose brought this up because I wanted to address this malicious slander that you constantly represent to people who don't know me on this show that I am a WWE fan. Like,
that's kind of what I want to ask you.
Like my favorite process like Stardom in New Japan, they flipped in recent years, and I used to, it would have been, if you'd asked me a few years back, like the 2006 kind of Ring of Honor time was like my favorite like Western wrestling. So
okay, there's still aspects of WWE that you enjoy. So that in itself requires some deep investigation. So you're pretty much the only WWE fan I think I can have this conversation with, because you're self-aware enough and you're also knowledgeable enough about other types of wrestling to actually give me an answer. So it's just literally, I think my theory is that you like the over campy nature of the acting, like the over, because you're into that type of, like in NXT. Do you prefer NXT to SmackDown or Raw?
Not to Raw.
Not to Raw. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like the overacting nature? Because there's like some theater out there. So I think Alice was making theater comparisons before. That's how I see wrestling. So I see it kind of like a theater play. And there are some theaters that are, over dramatic, overacting. They are overproduced by design. So I wonder if that's the aspect that draws you to it, or is that not it completely? And if not, what is it? I need to know.
Well, no, because it depends who else. Because like, who's the most overacting actor of them all would be John Cena, and he's the
or Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes as well.
I don't find him as much as.
Really?
No, you watch John Cena get eliminated from.
John Cena's ridiculous. Yeah, he's another level. Yeah.
But I do like campiness. I do like dragon stuff. So I like.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
But that's knowing this is. I don't think this is intentionally knowing. I just don't. I just find like American wrestling as a style, in general, I find to be quite campy and contrived and artificial.
Yeah,
and I'm happy to roll that. Like for me, like when people do like AEW is like what would they compare it to? Like a Fellini film or something, and WWE is like a knockoff. I'm like, no, it's more like a bad DC film and a good Marvel film. Like, whereas I think they're both kind of. Apologies if you're big comic book fans. I think they're kind of a bit crap, but happily will enjoy them. Again, sorry if people, because I know people love those, but I'm just using that as an example for me. So,
do you consume it? Do you consume it like it's slop?
No, sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I've got the cameras on, so I can see Emi enjoying herself.
Emi is laughing.
No, there's some bits I just generally enjoy, like some of the matches. Like what do we have this week? Dragunov and Ciampa, that was pretty awesome, I thought.
Okay, but Dragunov is like an exception to the rule.
Well,
okay.
It was very campy, but I like almost everything she does, and the storylines and stuff.
I do want to say...
go on, Tim. Take over the interrogation. Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, maybe I'm the good cop.
Yeah.
I do want to say that and not only me, I think your written reviews in the Social Suplex newsletter about the WWE, I highly enjoy those every time, and and they're getting like compliments all over. I think you're a brilliant writer in like analyzing the WWE and what exactly, and like really describing it very well, what exactly is going on without like having a thick bias either way. Really, like if something really was bad, you're gonna say it's really bad, but you're also complimenting stuff that you really liked, but not in a way that makes it sound like, I don't know, like I don't want to say Dave Meltzer or something, but yeah, like you just got off the phone with Paul Levesque and he told you exactly what you should say or something. You know what I mean? Like
I think that's too much good cop. Okay, I think you need to roll it back a bit, Tim. Okay, we need to get
I just don't want David to get off the call and run away.
Well,
you said he's one of the good ones, so he doesn't take offense, right, David?
Yeah, but I suppose it's kind of it's hard because I don't tend to think about it in those terms as I'm watching it. I'm just either enjoying it, as Tim says, I'm enjoying bits or I'm not enjoying parts. In terms of generally, why do I like it? It's harder to say. I guess that's why I use the film analogy or the music analogy. I like a lot of what I'd consider like high art is my preferred genre of almost everything. Like I'm pretty hipstery in my music taste and things, and so for films. But like I still enjoy things that are like 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. especially this aspect of it, enjoy. I don't like. I can't really articulate.
Don't mention Taylor Swift. I could see it. You're about to say you're about to say because I like Taylor Swift.
I like some of them. Well,
You're a Swiftie. Are you? You're a little Swiftie, right?
Is this me or Tim?
You.
Oh yeah, I like a fair bit. My wife thinks I like her because I like her at all. My wife thinks I love her, but no, I'm more up and down. There's some I really didn't like. Even though I ended up, sorry, this is not Taylor Swift review time, but like I actually end up when I reviewed Lover, that album, I ended up enjoying the album reasonably, but I hated the lead up singles quite intensely. So I was expecting to give it a brutal review, and I actually ended up enjoying it a fair bit. So the swings and roundabouts.
Because you wrote a review for a music magazine, right? That's part of your background, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I really detested that. What was the lead single? Is it called Me? The one with the Brandon
Oh yeah,
Louis?
it was Me. Yeah.
Sorry, wait, hang on. Is this in the top 50 of your ultimate ranking?
I do have an actual ranking of every single song, and I don't think it's in the top 50. So you're safe.
Oh, okay, for you. But
okay.
But anyway,
You know,
you could have pre-warned me. You were going to ask me specifically why, and I might come up with some coherent.
No, it's okay. I think the answer is I think I'll get the answer when we go through the awards, because I think that's the part I'm most interested in, how you compare it against other forms of wrestling. Because you're talking about like consuming high art. So are you going to put the dog shit slop above the high art? Is kind of what I really want to find out. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, cool. All right.
The best way is to just read as Tim says, read my articles. I think I make clear
I do
what I like.
I read them because you gave me a recommended match list for WWE, and I was going through it, and I was like, "There's no way these." Yeah, I was like, "There's no way you're recommending these to people to watch." It's like a doctor, prescribing poison. I was like, why would you do this, David? So anyway, we'll find out when we get to the awards.
We'll get it there. Which one did you particularly dislike the most? I'm interested now.
I don't. I would have to put it out. I don't. All of them is the answer, I guess. Equally bad. Yes, I think the only matches I've liked.
You didn't like that one?
No. I was about to mention that is probably my favorite WWE match this year, alongside Ilya Dragunov versus Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn, obviously, I think you used to love Sami Zayn, right, Emi?
That was my blurbo.
Yeah,
in the Fed.
He was also mine. I loved his like John Cena debut, and I also loved Kevin Owens when he got promoted to the main roster against John Cena. That was good stuff. But that is not what today's WWE is.
It didn't last.
It did not last. No, it didn't.
I would also say in the recommended matches, I'm doing that because we do it for almost every section. So I've started adding them in for CML now as well.
Yeah.
It's just so if you are following along with the promotion. So it's mostly.
I'm just fucking with you. Don't worry. I'm just messing around.
That's right.
It's like when
if I'd known this was coming, I would have all my Taylor Swift hot takes. Annoying.
You know how like people think of Sarah and from Trish and Sarah, and they think that she hates Will Ospreay. Like I feel like this is one of those situations where like he doesn't he doesn't like love WWE, but he enjoys it enough to the point where that's all everybody is gonna think about him from now on.
That's true.
Right, David?
Yeah. And also I point out that like I've stopped watching it for years. Like there's a really giant period where I just didn't watch any. It's from roughly halfway, like very shortly after the pipe bomb, to when they brought back the brands. If you don't watch it, this is going to mean nothing. But that's like almost like 8 years or something. Where I was just like, this is not for me.
So what you're saying is it was not a draw.
Well,
yeah, CM Punk is not. Yeah.
So what you're saying is he put you off. He put you off. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, let's go with that so we can change topic.
Yeah, shall we move on? Shall we try to figure this?
We'll come back to WWE later when we do the awards. So yeah, we can move on.
Eric's, I'll tell you what, in this quiz, Eric, you're getting no benefit of the doubt on any answers now.
Oh, damn.
You screwed us.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine, Emi. We got this. All right, Tim, introduce the quiz.
I'm not the quiz master. I guess we give it to David. I think we should first figure out how we do it. Like there's this soundboard like in the Discord, right? should we use that
Yeah.
for?
Well, it's up to you. I was going to say,
Or should we
either
just
start-
raise our hands, or how do you want to determine who gets to answer?
Well, when I've done it on audio before, typically I've put you into two teams. So am I correct? It's Eric and Emi, and Alice
Yes.
and Tim.
Yes.
Right. So I pre-scored you as Team Tam and Team Benny. I think that works, right? And so I was just going to say, I was going to say before round one, I think the best way to do it is, unless I tell you it's a round where you should interrupt me, for the benefit of people listening at home, let me finish the question. And then I would just say, either say your name, or if you want to use a buzzer sound effect, I'm up for a buzzer sound effect, but I'll leave that at your discretion.
I think saying the
So-
name is probably
so-
easier.
Just Benny or Tom, I think, is
Okay.
enough.
All right. Okay. That
Tom.
kind of makes sense.
So yeah, okay. I mean, say your name or buzz, or don't buzz, don't use the buzzer, but make your own verbal mouth buzzer. That's fine, but don't use the duck. As good
Right.
as the duck is. Right.
All right, I need to set up
So-
for this. I'm very competitive, by the way. So
And I
Oh,
would say
God.
there's one
I was
round
gonna say,
calculator, but that's it.
I was
We have
gonna
to do
say,
math?
I
Base-
didn't
that- you'll
prepare.
see. It's-
I didn't prepare at all, but I could see Eric has been like the last 2 weeks. Every day has been reading up on Stardom lore for.
you're
For
gonna
8
have to wait to
hours.
find out. Maybe I have. Maybe
I think
haven't.
we're screwed. But
He's
that's,
Yeah,
sad.
that's
meanwhile,
just
I'm about to
quiet.
forget every single fact about wrestling I've ever learned.
He
Yeah.
is locked
I had a-
in.
I had a coffee before this. I was like, I'm not fucking losing this quiz. So
I'm having a beer, so that's the opposite.
You
I
probably
think.
won't even hear me.
no, Emmy. If you know the answer, I want you to buzz in and win for us. Okay? Don't
I'm
be
not
scared.
making them-
Don't be
Okay.
worried. Just say the first thing that comes to mind. Okay? We
So-
fucking got this.
And I
No,
was going to say,
but then we might lose.
No.
my rule will always be, if one of you buzzes in, the other one can still buzz in. I'm not doing that thing of, if one of you gets in, the other person's
okay.
locked out. I think that's
Okay.
means. All right, welcome everyone to the 2025 Joshing Around end of year quiz. We're going to put team Benny, which is Eric and Emi, against team Tam, which is Tim and Alice, to finally decide who has the superior Joshi knowledge, at least for 2025, between your two beloved co-hosts. Now, we're going to kick it off with a very simple general knowledge round. I'm going to read you a question. Buzz in after I finish reading the question by saying your name, and I will go to you. And there may be some bonus points, but each question's worth 2. So if there's a bonus question on top, I'll give that to you. And if the person gets it wrong, the other team can try and steal. Does that sound perfectly good to you? Yes, Eric?
Yes.
So is there a penalty to buzzing in and not answering correctly?
No, only that you'll be wrong for that question, and it will go over to the other team.
So okay, fine. Okay.
So yeah, if
And
you
the
buzz
other-
in straight away, and you know what, I wasn't even thinking that, but seeing as you were so friendly to me earlier, if you buzz in and do this nonsense of, I'm going to buzz in so I've got control and I'm going to think, I'm going to cut you off and give it to the other team. So you buzz in,
wow.
give an answer. Yeah.
I definitely wasn't thinking that. Sorry, continue.
Good call. Good call.
All right. Now let's go. First
You're on my
round,
team,
general
Emmy.
knowledge.
I'm just saying it's a good call in general.
And she's doing the right thing. Compliment the officials. That's how you win.
Oh, yeah, true.
Right. So yeah, first
I'm
round.
trying to help us, okay?
Basic general
are.
knowledge. No gimmicks. Just questions, and then it'll get progressively more gimmicky. All right. So question 1, and it's all 2025 themed. Just to let you know. Question 1. In July, Azumi and Starlight Kid became the faces of an advertising campaign, but for what product? Yes.
It is.
Tim.
It is Miscan vinegar.
Wow. I was about to say, if you'd said vinegar, I'd have said that's correct. And I'd say for a bonus point, what is the brand? And you've got the whole thing.
Wow.
That's a sweet 3 points for Tim.
Eric.
Eric is just dying. He's just we've lost him already.
Well, you compose yourself, Eric, because you got plenty of chance to come back, because this
Yep.
next one is also worth 3 points. New Japan Pro Wrestling kicked off 2025 with 2 huge shows at the Tokyo Dome, Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty. The shows featured 3 women's matches, but can you tell me the 3 women who walked out victorious?
Um,
Tim, go ahead.
It was Mayu Iwatani. It was Momo Watanabe, and it was Mercedes Moné.
That is correct. Very dominant
Can I
performance.
Can I
Oh,
just
yes,
say that I love that his buzzer is just
Oh, he's saying Tam, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like he's just saying
Oh, is it?
The mic,
Am
the
I
mic
breaking
cuts it
off?
off right before. Yeah, it cuts it off right before. So instead of like Tam, it's just like the last half of it.
Oh no! I hope it's better on the recording. We'll see.
I'm hearing it okay. So you sound
Okay.
good to me. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just
Question-
I mean, I know what you're
Okay.
saying, obviously, because of course it's Tam. However,
That's me.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Eric, what's up?
What, it happened in January. Like that's like 12 months ago.
It's 2025.
Yeah.
I saw it live.
Yeah, that is true. He was there live. You're biasing the questions towards Tim.
Well, this one is biased. This one is biased towards you.
Okay, all right.
Aside from Suri herself, who has appeared in the most Suri-ism main events all time? And
Benny.
Yes. Oh, Emi put a hand up first. But you're both on the same team, so go ahead.
Oh,
No, you go.
No,
You
no.
go, because I don't actually know.
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
Yes.
What were you? Oh no, don't say it because he might take your answer. Chihiro Hashimoto.
Yes, and for bonus points, do you
Yes.
know how many she's headlined?
4.
Yes. All right, there you go. You're on the board.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Okay.
Oh, I would have known Chihiro Hashimoto too, but I wouldn't have known for.
But you should have buzzed in then.
I was
It should've
slow.
buzzed in.
Yeah,
Stop
I was
crying,
just.
loser. Come on, let's go.
Sorry, my bad. That was on me.
What were you gonna guess, Obi? Sorry, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, just go.
Dog. I only have two names in my head. The two names in my
Natsupoi.
head are is Natsupoi and
Yeah, okay.
Tam. So
Okay.
that's all I'm gonna be answering with.
All right,
Yeah.
let's hope that comes up.
We do very much thank you for being newcomers and even agreeing to participate. So, but here we go. Next
Maybe
question.
some behind the curtain looks. By the way, we originally planned to do this like step by step. So pull in the guests one after the other for the interviews, and then only with David the quiz and stuff. But we decided to do all
This
guests.
is more fun.
Yeah, they wanted to see who the superior host is. Everyone does. So here we go. Next question. The irrepressible Miko Anu. I always say that wrong. Is it the current Marigold champion? How do you say her surname correctly?
Yeah, Miko Ono. Yeah.
Oh, Miko Ono. That's it. Would win the Marigold Dreamstar Grand Prix, but the final night of the tournament involved some freak results. The question is, of the 9 scheduled matches, how many ended in either a draw, countout, or forfeit?
Tom,
Yeah.
3 matches
Uh,
were.
no,
Should I name exactly which one did which or whatever?
I need a total number for how many were draws, countouts, or forfeits.
Yeah, I think it was 3 matches that were either double countouts or.
Would Team Benny like to answer?
Well, so was it countouts, draws?
So there was 9 announced matches for the
Yeah.
designed to be on the show. How many of them?
I know what I did wrong. Yeah, it was.
How many of them were draws, countouts, or forfeits?
What number did Team Tam say?
3.
2.
Oh wow! No,
It's
no
4,
points for
right?
anyone.
Because
Oh,
there was a
well, hang on,
forfeit
sorry.
too.
You know what, Alice and Emmy, you can buzz in. This is your chance to shine.
Buzz.
Oh boy.
Y-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was
Emmy,
4.
Incorrect. Alice?
What?
Oh, 5?
That is correct.
Okay.
There were
Whoa.
5 on that card.
I did forget the forfeit, but what was the
Wait, 5
fifth
out of
one?
what, 9?
I had
How many
this is from
matches in
Cage Match.
total?
I'm not
must
going to
have
pull it up now.
No,
This
I
is-
must have
if-
deleted
if-
that from my memory. Yeah, can you go through it?
I was going. You know what? I wrote them down because I thought you might ask, and I deleted it to have a more readable page. You know what? We'll go for it when we're doing stuff
Yeah.
later. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
But I went through Cage Match. I think it was
I trust
there
you,
was
David.
countouts. There was a DQ. There's a forfeit because someone was injured, and I think 2 countouts perhaps.
Oh, the
time limit,
forfeit.
time limit
I did
draw.
forget the forfeit too, yeah.
Okay, the forfeit got me. All right.
Oh, the time limit draw. I forgot. That's the fifth one. I forgot. I think.
Yeah, there were more non-results than results.
Because that was
anyway.
actually a good match, but still a draw. Yeah. I only thought of the shitty ones.
So, question 5. Bear with me. The legendary destroyer of Meltear, Nanae Takahashi, ended her illustrious career with a beautiful retirement ceremony at Marigold's Shine Forever. But Nanae has always been, first and foremost, a winner, and that didn't change in her final year. For 2 points, I want you to tell me the tag team she and Seri Yamoka defeated to win the Twin Star titles and the team they eventually lost the belts to. I'll give you 1 point for each. Yeah.
What was it?
Eric.
It was Chiaki and Nagisa Nozaki.
And the other team?
Oh, sorry. What was the second part of the question?
Who did they win them from, and who did they eventually lose them to? So you can get 1 point for each.
Oh, okay. And
they won the Twin Star titles. So they beat someone and they lost them to someone.
Okay, yeah, okay. So they lost to Magenta, Maria and Rika Kawahata.
So that is correct, partially. So I'll give you 1 point. Does anyone want to buzz in and get the team they won the votes from? This is called a cage match. I double checked. So if it's wrong, blame them.
I mean, I can, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Misa Matsui and Nagisa Nozaki then.
That is also wrong. I think. Which Alice never even like your guess at this, or you just
come on, Emi, you got this.
It's not gonna happen.
Right, okay, I'll reveal it. So Magenta is correct. That's who took the belts from them. Apparently, they won them from Bazilla and Tank.
What the fuck?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, they had that terrible match where they won them from Darkness Revolution. That match was dog shit. I didn't even remember. Fucking Tank! Sorry, continue.
I literally put it in the because I didn't know who Tank was, so I thought, I bet Eric knows who that is, so I'll include it.
I was live in person at Tank's debut. That was
that is
for sure.
That's a special event.
Yes.
The 5-star banger, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. It was so weird.
Question 6. I should get through this quicker. It's a general knowledge round, supposed to be the quickest round.
All right, sorry.
Right. Please complete the lyric to this beloved wrestler's theme song.
Oh my god.
Come on, baby, I am.
Tom.
Yeah.
Waka.
Correct.
You know I have a deficiency in recognizing music, David.
Well, you might not like. There's going to be a question in a minute that you might not like. Then I've got to balance it. I've got so many questions for you and
all right.
for Tim. All right. Question 7. Sai Kamatani was so determined to make Tam Nakano's life a living hell that she decided to do what for the very first time, just so she could ruin Tam's tickets are on sale now announcement for All-Star Grand Prix. Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, that was
that was early.
Learn to drive?
That's correct.
I would have known that. I didn't know you could buzz in during the question.
I thought he was done. I'm not trying to cheat him.
No, to be honest, I forgot that we were going to have that it'd be buzzing. So some of these I would have narrowed the question down a little to avoid that.
He kind of stopped talking, Tim. You just need to recognize that and get on with progress.
Yeah. Let's move on. It's all right.
Yeah. Hang on. This one's I've got this horrible.
How many questions
are
there? Do we need to speed up? How many questions are there?
There's a few, but the other rounds are quicker because you can just end them fast.
Okay.
I'll speed up anyway. It's because we're having fun. You're laughing a lot, so it's going well.
It's good.
I'm having a great time.
Keep it on.
And Eric's gonna love this question. I'm going to read you some lyrics. You just have to tell me whose theme song they're from. Oh, and I've written I will allow you to buzz in early, but I don't know if I should do that. You know what? You can buzz in early if you know the answer. So here we go. Dramatic reading. Let me show you who I can be when I'm in power. Never see what you will believe. I've got the power to ignore all your negativity. I'll sing it louder because I'm in power. I'll sing it louder now.
Vinny?
Yeah.
Hiroyu Matsumoto?
No.
God. Tom?
Yeah.
Starlight Kid?
That's correct.
He's about to rage.
Yeah, Eric is storming across this room. All right, I should go on to the next guy. Are you recovered, Eric?
I'm recovered. Let's go.
It was a breakout year for Arisa Endu, who won singles gold, capturing the International Princess title for the first time. But which American star did she defeat to win the title? Yeah,
Benny. He started at the end. That wasn't my fault, Tim. Okay. Priscilla Kelly.
Yes, and for a bonus point, what's her WWE name?
Gigi Dolan.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh shit! I would have.
Okay.
I've been paying attention to those WWE reviews.
Yeah. Last question of the general knowledge basic question round before it gets a bit sillier. The Stardom 5-Star GP is always a highlight of the wrestling calendar, and every year the promotion gives out its own set of awards. One wrestler swept the board in 2025, winning the Fighting Spirit, Technique, and Match of the Tournament prizes. Can you name her? Yeah.
Rena.
Yes. So there are some bonus questions coming. I'm just going to give you your 2 points for that. So, and I'll open this to buzzing to anybody for the bonus ones because there's a few of them. There were other awards: Outstanding Performance, which was won by Suzu Suzuki, but there were 4 other matches of the tournament, one for each block. Can you name them? You just buzz in at random. If you get, you can all have a guess, and if you get one, I'll give you points.
Benny?
Yeah?
Sariano versus Bazilla?
Yes, that is the blue block match of the tournament, so that's a bonus point. Anyone else want to have a guess?
Benny?
Yeah?
Hanan versus Saya Kamitani?
No, so I'm going to lock you out till someone else has a guess.
Yeah.
Can't think of it. Was
I
it?
think you should just try have a
Tom.
guess.
Tom.
Yeah.
I know it was a Rena match because she had a match too. It was Rena versus Natsuko Tora.
How did you get that? I thought that was the hardest one to get. All right, yeah.
Because it was the weirdest one for me. I kept it in mind because I didn't understand why they chose that one from that block. There were like 8 better matches in that block, but.
So Eric, you're welcome to guess again. I'll give you one more guess each, and if you after that, I'll cut off the guessing just to give you a chance to get some bonus points. Or you can just say we're out of guesses and I'll move on to the next round. I'll tell you.
Benny?
Yeah.
Sari and Konami?
Yes. Come on, I'm surprised you didn't guess that.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's obvious.
And then there's one more, and it's Red A. If that helps.
Yeah. I don't even remember who was in Red A, to be honest. Tom.
Yeah.
Was it Saya Kamitani and P. Bresley?
No, but that was quite close.
Ah, shit.
Wait, is it Buzz?
Oh,
Is it Saya Kamitani and Bea Priestley?
I was accepting Pete Presley as Pete Priestley. Do you want to try a different name for the second one? Evie, I'll give you a free. You can say any name in Stardom if you want to have a free guess at that.
Benny? Oh, sorry. Is it still Emi?
Yeah.
Emi, do you want to say
Yeah,
another name?
Yeah, I would like to say Nuts Boy.
No, that's kind of close though. I'd say. Right, Eric, you last guess. If you want one, or you can just.
Last guess. May Sarah? Is she one of them? Am I?
That is correct. You got the lot.
Oh,
So May. Oh, I should say to listeners at home, the last match was Red Block A, Saya Kamitani versus May Sarah. So, and you know what? That was perfect because the scores after round 1 are Team Benny 12, Team Tam 12. So,
oh boy,
mostly because of that rampage on bonus points. Now, hopefully, so into round 2, which is called Who Am I? And I think Alice and Emi might favour you a bit more. You might be able to get on this one. And you can have a free guess without really hurting your team. So I'm going to read you 4 clues, one at a time, for a famous wrestler, personality, or figure in the world of Japanese women's wrestling. If you answer correctly after the first clue, you'll get 5 points, 3 points for the second clue, 2 for the third, and 1 on the last one. They'll get progressively more obvious. But if you guess, as soon as you guess in, if you guess after 5 and get it wrong, you're out. You cannot guess again. So all the clues will go to the remaining 3 players. Make sense?
Yep.
So, clue 1. When I was a young trainee, I had to come up with a stage name. I wasn't particularly creative, so I took my inspiration from my favourite band at the time, Green.
What was the band's name? Sorry.
The colour green.
Green.
Oh.
Okay. I'm not hearing buzzing, so I'm going to move on to the next clue. I pride myself on being a top singles competitor, but I've won a number of tag team titles over the years with my trusty partners Jaguar Yokota, Yoshiko, and Takumi Iroha. Okay, I'm not hearing buzzing. So I'm going to go on to the next clue. For 2 points, I'm the current reigning Wrestling Observer newsletter Women's MVP.
Oh,
Emi?
Buzz.
Oh, go,
Oh,
Emi, you do it.
I heard Emi first.
Is it Saya?
No,
It's
but
not.
I heard that other Venny.
Yes.
The other team Venny. Yeah.
Is it Suri?
It is Suri.
I thought so, yeah.
God, I fucked them up.
So the Takumi one kind of, I was like, wait, Suri and Takumi? But I didn't know she teamed with Yoshiko and Jaguar Yokota.
Yeah, the Yoshiko one threw me off too.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I should have busted in and said Venny after that. Yeah, that's fuck me.
And of course, the final clue would have been the source of my incredible wrestling power is my grandmother's magical amulet, and I hate people.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh my lord.
So two points for Eric's team.
It means
Okay.
green? Sorry, I didn't know. Serene
Wait
means
a minute.
green?
I've
I
read
think it
that
was a
somewhere.
song by the band Green. That's how I
Oh.
understood it.
I was a bit sneaky there because the band is Green, pronounced Green.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I thought because it said green, I thought if I went green, it's too obvious. So
Yeah.
I thought, as you said, people have read that interview with her where she says it. She says it quite a bit. So
Okay.
the first clue is meant to be tough, right? So, all right, here's clue. Here's person number 2. So switch back on. All right. I am an 8-year veteran of the ring. I see myself as a freelancer, but you will have seen me in both TJPW and Wave. But I haven't worked for either Stardom or Marigold, according to Cage Match. Yes.
Is it Venny?
No, and you're locked out, Tim. So everyone can buzz except for Tim. Alice, you might have to step up for your boy.
Oh God.
Clue 2. I only wrestled sparingly in 2025, but I still managed to find success, picking up big wins over a diverse array of opponents, including the legendary Kyoko Inoue and the always popular Unagi Sayaka.
What the fuck?
I think I'll have to give you the next clue.
That TJPW is throwing me off. Yeah, yeah.
This might clear things up, maybe. I am world famous for my incredible head strength. My speed of light headbutt knocked Mizuki out of midair, and I've even survived hammer shots directly to my skull.
Oh, I don't know who that was for Mizuki's hammer.
Do you want the next clue?
Yeah.
I know it. Oh my God.
I'm roughly 10 feet tall. My wife, on the other hand, is around 9 feet tall, and my diet consists of shoots and leaves.
Is the giant panda?
They
Sorry,
have a
Venny.
name.
You didn't.
Andreza the giant panda.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Oh my God.
I was thinking
I
about
forgot
people.
his name.
I
Wait,
would have.
Tim, can't you tell Alice? Couldn't you have told Alice to get?
I was about to ask if I can just write it to Alice or something, but that would be...
just send me a message real quick. Be like, here you go.
I'm not trying to
forgot
play
his
the team,
name.
but I'm trying to be fair.
Yeah, no, thanks, Emi. That's very helpful. Thank you.
All right, you ready for the next person?
Yeah.
This one I promise is sane, I think. I didn't always want to be a pro wrestler. When I was in high school, I was on the softball team as a power hitting outfielder. Okay, next clue. But I'm not just sporty. I'm a singer too. I can even dance. I'm a triple threat, baby. Don't believe me? Just listen to my band's hit singles, Chikoto Love Me Do, Upper Chop, and who can forget Marshmallow Cacao Station. Oh, wow. All right, yeah, go on, Tim.
Oh, shit, no. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Oh, she's not singing.
Just say it.
I was gonna
Just say
say
it.
Rana Yagami, but she's not a singer. She's a drummer. I'm an idiot.
No, you are frozen out, Tim. All right. Next clue, I'm guessing. For a while, I felt I'd never win the big one. I remember losing the Tokyo Princess Cup semi-final to Shoko Nakajima in 2021, and then I lost to Yuka Sakazaki in 2022, and I even went backwards in 2023, losing in the quarterfinal to Yuki Kamafuku. No, Eric. All right.
Wait, no. Wait, is there one more clue?
There's one more clue after that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't say the buzz. No, I didn't say the buzz.
But I had the last laugh. I'm now a 2-time Princess of Princess champion, ending the reigns of Mio Yamashita, I can never say that correctly, and Mizuki, respectively.
Oh, Benny.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she's Miyu Watanabe?
Yeah.
I had no idea she was a singer.
Well,
I mean, the up girls, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. It kind of made it sound like, okay, I guess they are kind of singers. They release albums, right?
I just listed their many hit singles.
Yeah, okay. I didn't really think. Yeah, okay. Look, your mind just goes to mush, okay, when you're in a competitive zone. Yeah.
I should say the first. Oh, yeah, go on.
I was going to say, do you think that if our friends are, when they listen to this part of the show, do you think that they're going to be yelling at the podcast for some
Absolutely.
of these, for the fact that you haven't gotten some of these answers?
Probably, yeah. Absolutely.
I'm kind of embarrassed by myself for my
David
answers.
is really good at picking facts that I don't know about my favorite wrestlers.
The first 2 clues give you loads of points, so they have to be hard. Because if someone got 2 of them in a row, they'd create a giant gap. So you need to, they're meant to be a bit difficult. But anyway, I've got a couple more of these. So hopefully these are easier. Maybe, who knows? Okay, next person. I was born in Columbus, Ohio, and I wasn't really into wrestling as a kid. Instead, I competed in volleyball, softball, cheer, track, and gymnastics. Assuming no one's going to go for that. Clue 2. Abandoning sport, I decided I'd be more sensible to pursue a career in business and marketing. But before long, I gave it all up to move across the country to train with Rikishi at Knox Wrestling.
Wait, sorry, are these Joshis?
Did you say Rikishi?
He said Rikishi, yeah.
As I said at the beginning, these are people in the Joshi wrestling world. They can be personalities, they can be giant pandas, they can be non-Japanese, but they have to be in 2025 Joshi people. Wait, you seriously? All right, go on.
Is it Spike Nishimura?
No.
This guy.
Oh, thank God I didn't say that. Thank God I didn't say that.
The pride of Rhode Island, excuse you.
Yeah, he's like, get it right.
She could have moved there after birth.
You're giving Eric so many points here by buzzing in.
I have another. I should have gone with my heart and what I thought first. But
here we go. Clue 3. Becoming a wrestler brought back the old me, so I started using the nickname I had in college, the Ultimate Athlete, and I would crush people with my ultimate spear and ultimate slam.
Benny.
Yeah.
J-Rod.
That is correct.
Damn it.
And the third clue would have been I'm the most American person Tim has ever seen. So
yeah, okay, I would have gotten it then.
Yeah.
I did look up a photo of her and just go, yep, that's
she's very American.
I did the same thing. Right, I'll go a couple more of these ones, so I'll try to speed up. New person. I hail from Kaga Ishikawa, and my dream opponent would be Kyoko Inoue. Next clue. If you start searching my name on Twitter, the autofill will assume you want to write in all caps. Third clue. In response to an impertinent question from someone who really grinds my gears, I admitted that I do in fact wear my wrestling gear under my clothes at all times.
Benny.
That was Eric.
Bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, it is. yes, it is correct. No, it's not bullshit.
Where in Ishikawa? What's her town?
I heard him first.
Kaga.
Oh, okay. I thought she was from Kanazawa. Okay, cool.
but you get another two. You're allowing him to build a pretty tremendous lead here, Tim.
Oh boy.
I think this was kind of expected though, so
Yeah. All right, last two.
I got cheated out of the last one.
All right, last person in this round. Kelly is an icon. She is my inspiration, and I pay tribute to her to this very day. Yes.
Husky.
No.
Fuck. There's two of them.
Why are you doing this to me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Benny.
go on.
Can I say
wait,
something?
yeah, go at me.
You can lock me out if I'm wrong, obviously. Okay, so Kelly, that's the blonde lady from the WWF, right? By any chance, is it Chi-Chi?
That's 5 points for you.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Let's go,
I love
Emmy.
Chi-Chi. I
knew
Chi-Chi.
that too, yeah.
Let's go, Emmy.
Yeah,
Great job,
to let you know, the rest
That was
of
a
it
50-50, man.
I don't think there's any
you
coming
could've
back
played-
from that.
I think you guys are
Yeah,
done and
there's no
dusted. The
chance.
Hispanics have got
Yeah.
this one.
So it would have been, I have a bit of an obsessive
such
personality. You might
bullshit,
not believe
man.
this, but I have a collection of over 200 dolls. I busted up my face in
Oh, hell yeah.
2025, but still found a way to make it sparkle. And then the last one is about her being a Barbie girl, so that would have really given it away. But
Damn,
okay.
Emmy smurfed that one. That was great.
Right, we need to give
I
Tim
mean, it
a
was
chance.
easy after I took the 50-50 off, right?
We
You
need
would've-
to give Tim a chance to catch up. So this is a straight head-to-head. It's worth 5 points. If you get over half of them right, I'll give the second place 2. But if there's a straight winner, it's 5. So I'm going to ask each of you alternatively for a name, and this round is called card subject to change. I'm going to give you a category relating to a specific event in this case, and you have to tell me a competitor who was in it. And don't worry, if Emmy, if you get it wrong, you don't eliminate Eric. He gets his own life for himself. And last man standing or woman standing wins. So I want you to name the competitors, and there are 16 of them, in the 2025 Cinderella tournament. And I'm going to ask Tim to go first. I just need one name.
Sayaka Kurara.
That is correct. Oh, hang on. I should have had Emi and Alice go first.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah, why would you do that? It's the only name I know.
What promotion is the Cinderella tournament?
I should have said that. Stardom, and it favors the young people.
So think young, Emmy. Young and Stardom.
Emmy, you go next. I think that's fair. Sorry, I completely whiffed on that because Tim and Alice are getting killed. I thought Tim should get to go first.
Should have maybe also done something more obscure or something.
I don't remember any brookies. I don't know.
Right, Dave. Don't worry, it doesn't matter. It's
So
I don't even want to make up a fake name and hope for
Make
the
up a fake name.
best.
What sounds like a Stardom rookie?
I don't know.
say the one Stardom wrestler, you know.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's all right. You can pass. You can putting on Eric's good. Don't worry. So that would be Alice next.
Oh, Akira Kuragane was the only other one I know.
That is correct.
Okay, I was
There
like,
you go.
she looks. There you go. She's a baby. She's getting bullied by Bozilla. That's all I know.
All right, Eric.
Rena.
Rena is correct. Tim.
Azusa Inaba.
That is correct. Alice, you're still in.
Hina?
Is correct. Eric.
Oh, we're getting killed here. Aya Sakura.
That is also correct. You should get most of these. I think if you name young people, you'll get them. Tim.
He's choking.
Hanako is
How
correct.
fast are these supposed to go?
I thought it'd be a bit quicker, but I think Tim could really lose it for his team here. So I feel like he's under pressure. Alice, sorry.
Oh, nope.
Now you're out.
Yeah. I told you every name just gone out of my head.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Same.
As I did say, when I planned this, I originally wrote it because I thought I'd be coming on earlier. I wrote it mainly for them. So yeah, I appreciate these are a bit hard for newcomers. But
You got the
now we
only
have,
answer that you were ever going to get out of me.
and you got
That
it
was a
right.
5 points, Emi. That was 5 points. Don't ever forget that.
So Eric, you're up.
Runigami.
Yep, that's correct. Tim,
I do think Tomo Kainawa was in.
she was. That is correct.
That's bullshit.
What do you mean that's bullshit?
No, it's fine.
That was probably his guess next. Was why.
No.
Right, go on, Eric. Let's hear a name.
How many are left? Can you not say?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Miyu Amasaki?
That is correct.
Lady C.
That is correct. Oh, that might be one you missed. All right, nice. Eric?
Oh, it was back to me. Rianne?
Yes.
Oh
Tim?
my god, that was the one name I was thinking of.
The twerp, yeah.
Yeah, the little twerp. Ah, damn it. I should.
I'm gonna say Waka Tsukiyama.
That is incorrect.
Oh my
But
god, I knew it.
you went first, so Eric needs to get a correct answer to actually win. Right.
How many are
That's
left?
really cute.
4, sorry.
Daddy, close the door.
Ruaka?
Is correct. Oh,
yeah.
Tim. But you got over half of them, so you will get 2 points, but Eric gets the full 5. So the missing names were Hanan, Yuria, and Tabata. And I think Tabata would have been impossible.
I never would have got
Oh
Tabata.
shit, Tabata. I knew there was one outsider, but I couldn't for the life of me think of it. I thought it was too early for Bozilla. No.
Well,
Yeah,
after a split first round, I have to tell you it's now 30 points to Team Benny and 14 to Team Tam. But you're still good. Are you happy to continue, or do I need to speed up radically?
God, I should have said Rianne.
No, you can continue.
I should have said
All
Chi
right.
Chi.
So
What?
now, you really should have said Chi Chi. It's been
Fuck. Damn it.
You say Chi-Chi to everything, Emi.
I didn't know she was a rookie. I didn't think she was a rookie.
No, I would have been wrong. I should have said
No,
Chi Chi
he-
in the earlier round.
He means to the one you beat him on.
Oh.
Is what he means.
Oh.
He's still upset that you destroyed him, Emi.
So the next one is where you are allowed to confer. I don't know if you want to bother doing that, or just maybe you can chat secretly as I read the questions, whatever you prefer. Because the next round is called Closest to the Pin. I'm going to give you a series of questions that have
Okay.
numerical answers, and I'm going to give you, and those questions are going to form an equation that will lead you to an answer. And whoever gets closest to the correct answer is the winner, and we'll get. You know what? I think this is the hardest round, so I think we'll do 10 points.
All right.
And the way I'll do it is I'll have Tim, because your team's behind. I'll have you go first. Eric, if you don't mind sending me your team's answer when you've settled on it, I will then have that in a separate window to prove you're not cheating, which I don't think you would, but just to say you won't be. So then Tim can explain his answer in his own terms to the audience, which will be fun. And without you hearing his answer and changing yours, you know what I mean? Not that you would, but just for the sake of it.
Okay.
All right. So this will become much clearer. It's much easier as you play along to know what's going on. So question 1, how old is the pineapple-loving, high-speed lariat queen, Yuna Mizumori? So I'll give you a second to think about that. So once you've got a number down, I want you to minus or subtract the length of time in minutes of the first Shuri versus Sari match at Suriism 7. So you should have Yuna's age minus this match length. Okay? and have a little think total. Next, I want you to add the number of championships stroke title belts held by Saya Kamatani in 2025. So how many individual title belts has she held in 2025? Add that to your total. So if your answer was 1,000, you'd add 1,000 to whatever you had before. The answer's not 1,000. Okay. You keeping up? I can go through it again at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to take that number and multiply it by the age, according to Tim, that Momo Kogo looks like she is when she's doing cosplay, or alternatively the name of Hanan's special finishing combination. And I'll give you a second to do that. So you should have did, yeah. So multiply by that number. So you've got a new total plus the number of total points that Natsupoi amassed when she won Red Star's B block in the 5-star Grand Prix.
Oh shit.
Sorry, what was it? Add? Oh, add. Okay.
Just plus, yeah. And give me a little nod when you're ready.
I'm actually gonna do this calculator because I'm too lazy.
Oh, you've been doing it hand maths, all right, fair enough.
No, I wrote it in the chat to Alice, but
Boy.
shit, I'm not sure.
All right, is it right for me to move on, Tim, or you catch up your maths?
Oh
Can you
wait,
hurry up a bit, Tim?
no.
Some time.
Yeah. I think I got an answer.
Yeah. Okay. I'll at the end I'll whiz. Oh, I'm going to ask you to do yours in front of the audience, Tim. So you'll get a chance you can scratch yours because you won't be cheating because you'll be doing it live. So take the number you've got and divide it by the number of Stardom matches that Dave Meltzer has rated 5 stars or higher in 2025.
Wait.
You say divide the number?
Yeah. So the previous number you had, divide it by the number of matches Dave Meltzer has rated 5 stars or higher. As so, I'm happy to, once you've had a go at answering it, run through. I can reread quickly the whole list so you can double check. All right. Next one. It's divided by, again, the number of matches competing as a singles, not in tag teams or trios, that our beloved Reckless Twerp Rianne has won in 2025.
As a singles?
Yes. No tags, no trios. I should say this is as of 2 weeks ago before I had my exam start. So I wrote this quiz 2 weeks ago. So if she has won one in the last 2 weeks, discount that.
Okay.
All right. You ready, Eric, as well?
Yeah.
Multiplied by the number of Stardom titles held by Tekla in 2025.
I'm a girl. I can't do math.
Don't worry. Part of the fun of this round is seeing what they get.
The amount of titles held by Tekla in 2025 in Stardom.
Yes. And that's multiplied. So the previous total multiplied by the number of titles Tekla held this year in Stardom, not counting AW. All right. You ready?
You said what?
You said yeah. So the previous one was divide. It was divide Rianne's wins, singles wins.
Yeah. So you had a total for the a running total, and then it was divide by the number of Dave Meltzer 5-star matches, then divide again by Reckless Twerp wins, multiplied by Tekla title wins. A title held, I should say. Okay. Next one.
Tim, I never did well in math, so I hope you're keeping track of this.
Yeah, this is quite good for exposing the people at home, because there'll be people listening who'll be like, "Oh, these guys again are not good," and then we'll see what their answers are for this. Okay. Plus the number of points on the resplendent crown that Tam wore to the ring for her final ever match against Saya Kamatani at All-Star Grand Queendom?
There's no way.
She wore a pointed crown. How many points did it have? Add that to the running total. And are you ready for the final one?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Right. Plus or add the number of positions that separated Veni and Zelina Vega on the PWI top 250 women of 2025. I.e., how many places were there between them?
My
Add
God.
that number to the total.
Oh my god.
And then you'll have your
this in real time.
And then you'll have your grand. Do you have a grand total?
What's the last one?
You want to hear that question again?
No, I was asking if this was the last one.
That was the last one, yeah.
I mean, you good with that as the final number?
I guess.
Yeah, good vote of confidence. Yeah, we got this.
Tim, how you feeling?
Oh, boy.
Not great, but I don't think it really matters. I don't feel great
Are we
about one
unmuting
thing.
yet, or-
Yeah, we're all
Alright.
unmuted.
Well, Tim,
Okay.
you can all unmute yourself now. Yeah. And is that was that your answer coming through there, Eric? Your final answer?
Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, Tim, you get to do it live, so you can actually alter your answer because there's no cheating effect. So feel free to go for it. So, Tim, how old is Yuna Mizumori? Or did you not write it down as your
I say 37.
That is exceptionally close. She's 36.
Oh.
So,
I'm sorry, Yuna.
how long was Shuri versus Sari?
30 minutes.
Exactly. So the running total should be 6, but you've got 7, which is pretty good. Okay, so next question was to add the number of title belts held by Saya Kamatani in 2024.
Well, now this kind of depends, right? Because she had the Love It cardboard title from the TV show she was on.
Fuck
Oh
off.
boy.
If that
So you gotta tell me
counts,
a number.
huh?
You tell me the number, because if I react too early, it will tell you. So what number are you going for, Tim?
Well, I counted that also and went with 4.
4 is the correct answer. It is the World of Stardom NJ and Strong title, Wave
And the
title,
Wave,
and,
yes.
and the Love It title.
Why are you
Hell
counting
yeah.
the Love It title? It's not a fucking promotion. It's a
She won
TV show.
It's a
she won
belt she has.
She's the reigning defending champion, Eric.
Hmm.
And Tim got it. Look at that. Yeah.
Listen, Yoshihiko is a wrestler, so.
He is,
Yes.
So you should have had a running total of 10, but you've got 9, I think, by the sounds of it. Oh no, do you have 11, Tim? What do you have?
I didn't even write the steps in between down, but I would be at 7 plus 4, 11. Yes, 11.
Yeah. Okay. So you're then going to multiply it by the age that you think that Momokogo looks in cosplay, which is
17.
I'm sorry, do you want
Yes.
to repeat that a bit louder? What was that, Tim?
17.
Yeah. So the running total should now be 170, but you'll be slightly higher than that. Now,
What?
here's some of the key ones.
Was this multiply?
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're no. He's doing his live, so he can fix it. Do you want to live fix that, Tim?
Oh yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, to make tell us what did you
I'm
have?
at 177.
Okay, there we go. All right. So plus onto that the number of points that Natsupoi got in her red block win, which was.
I went with 12.
Eric is correct. It's 10. So the current running total should be 180, but you're going to be a bit higher. So you keep correcting your maths, Tim. So are you keeping track of what you've got?
I'm keeping track with my wrong math. So
yeah. So divided by the number of matches Dave Meltzer rated 5 stars or higher.
Well, with my wrong math, it's about. I said 3.
It's 4.
What was it for?
Fuck.
So it's the Cosmic Angels versus
Neogen.
Yeah.
that match.
Genesis.
The two Siren
Two
Tams and
Tanaka
then
now?
Shuri versus Sari.
I thought he gave
Shuri was
4.75 for that.
I thought he gave it 4.75. Yeah.
I think he gave it 5.25. I think. Well, I checked it.
Oh, he did. No,
Flash,
he probably did. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So your running total should be 45, but as I say, no one's expecting you to get this.
I'm at
correct.
60. Yeah.
So divided by the number of singles matches that Rianne has won, what did you have for this?
3.
Eric, what did you have? Just out of curiosity.
I had 2. I had 2.
Oh, okay. This is where things are going to get interesting because it's 6.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
What?
I checked this quite a lot because I originally had it at 5 and then I missed one. So
She won a bunch of triple threats in those pre-show matches.
Oh, triple threats.
And some new blood, I think, as well.
Yeah. Oh, new blood. Oh, I didn't think of new blood. Yeah. I think I counted all the triple threats and then the one singles match she won against Akira, which gave me 3. But yeah.
So your running total at this stage should be 10, but don't worry if it's not. So then multiply by the number of titles Tekla held in Stardom, which is.
I can't. I said 0.
I put 1.
0 is correct, but that should work out either way, right?
Yeah.
But wasn't it multiply?
If it's multiply, it's 0.
So his answer is 0 now.
Yes, I'm at 0 now.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I fucked up my own maths.
What is a number multiplied by 0, David?
Yeah, I know.
That's why I was so confused. I was sure she didn't have a title because she lost on the 29th her tag team titles. And then something happened with her.
That's perfectly fine. I can fix mine on the fly. So the correct answer, as Eric points out, is 0. So,
well, Tim pointed out, yeah.
Yeah, plus the number of points on the resplendent crown that Tam wore, which is how many, Tim?
Well, I went with 9, but I never counted.
Do you know, Eric?
Emi and I went with 5. Emi corrected me, and I think she's correct. It was 5.
What? Corrected?
Well, it's the wisdom of crowds because you're both in between. It's 7. So.
Oh damn.
Mm.
That was my second guess. That was my second guess.
That was my second guess.
Your new running total is 7, and I've got to quickly adjust my maths. There we go. Finally, this is the big one. Plus, the number of positions that separate Veni and Selena Vega on the PWI top 250 women. What did you go for here, Tim?
So I thought Veni was 173, right? I thought maybe you'd pick Selena Vega because she was the even 100th, so I went with 73 ranks.
Okay, and that would have given you a grand total of?
I'm at 82.
So Eric, I know you're at 69 point something.
I'm at like 6 or 7.
Yeah. So what did you put? What did you think the answer to that one was? Just out of curiosity, Eric.
40.
The correct answer is 135 places separated them.
Oh, that is disgusting.
In Zelina's favour. So the correct answer is 142. And the good news is, Tim, you are the closest to the pin.
Yes. Let's go. Wait, but Selena Vega was 100 something below Veni, right?
No.
No.
She was.
Wow.
No, Tim.
She was like.
No.
God, you were so hopeful.
That's why I was so distraught when he said this, because I knew that it was the opposite.
Eric is taking a break. Yeah, that's insane.
I have that one too. Oh.
Aww.
That's sweet.
I'll just keep Veni near me.
For those listening.
Wait, so Selena Vega was like in the top 20 or something?
You mean the second ever United States Women's Champion? I think it was in the top 40. What did you? Yeah, she was really high.
God.
He's trying to raise.
Oh yeah, for the listener, Eric was holding up the 2 photos of Veni. Was one of them signed? Did you get them signed?
Yep.
One of them has her
one is
next to
with
her.
Eric.
Yeah, so one is like of Veni, and then the other is like when he got a photo with her. That's very fun.
All right. I've been going on a long time. I've got 2 more rounds. Is that too long, or do you want me to
I
Or
mean,
think
I enjoy
So
it.
let's go.
Let's fucking send it.
Yes.
It's
All right.
Christmas.
What
Okay.
what are the point totals?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Sorry. I'm being a bad host. So after that round, because that was a big scoring round, it was 10 points. So Team Benny is still on 30. Team Tim is now up to 24. So it is properly anyone to play for, anything to play for.
that was a charity round for Tim. That was a charity round.
Well, you could
Nah.
you could have just won it yourself and crushed him underneath your
I
boot.
kind
had
of.
a lot of
Like
six rounds.
Selena get crushed.
I don't want to make him feel too bad because I like the podcast, so I don't want him to cry like a baby.
Okay. Well, the next
I
round
just
is
hope I'm
is
not
one we-
witnessing divorce right now.
Oh, you're witnessing a divorce. Yeah. Come on, keep going, David. I'm going to crush this fall.
So this one, it's one where basically the second team can confer openly. I mean, you can probably confer openly for both because I don't think it should hurt you to hear each other talking. I don't think that's a bad thing. It'd be nice for listeners to just hear me. So this is everyone loves a loser, baby. So basically, winning is overrated. So in this round, I'm going to give you a question with 5 possible answers. All you have to do is not select the best answer. So select any of the losers. If you pick the best answer, you will get 0. If you pick the second best answer, you'll get 4. And if you pick the worst answer, you'll get 1. So you still want to try and get as close to the best as possible. But if you push your luck too much, you might pick the actual top answer and get 0.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. And it's very simple. So for this round,
right?
Tim and Alice, you can go first. And as I say, I think you can confer because you might give the other team a clue, but I'm not going to tell you what points you got till the end of the round. So if you want to confer openly, go for it. Here's the question. Who has the longest title reign? Saya Kamatani as World of Stardom champion, May Sarah as High Speed champion, Takumi Iroha as AAW champion, Chihiro Hashimoto as Sendai Girls World champion, or Marino Sahara as Actress Girls champion.
Oh boy. Oh fuck.
Tim and Alice. So just to give you, because as I say, I've thrown a lot of names at you. You can do it strategically. If you want to play it safe, you can go someone who you're pretty certain in the middle, or if you want to try and get the maximum points, go for who you think has the second longest reign. But obviously, careful you don't pick the one who has the longest reign.
Yeah, Alice, what
You're
do you
saying
think?
confer as though I would know any. You said like, oh, confer as though I would know anything about any
You
of
got
this.
this, Alice.
Some of the other
I
ones, conferring is very possible because they're much more eye testy. I'd say some of the other ones.
I think the fact that we don't know anything and our gut instincts should be actually really good for this. I think this is a really, really good round for those of us who know nothing.
He's a good designer of questions. Come on, Tim. Come on,
No,
Alice.
Alice, I have a direct idea of 3 of them and no real idea of 2 of them. So I could go with the longest of the 3 I know and hope that one of the other 2 is longer. Or I could go with the second longest one I know.
Why don't you just play it safe, just to be sure in the first question here of this round?
Okay.
What would you like to lock in, Tim? Whose title reign am I colouring in your Tam's colours?
I'm saying May Sarah.
Okay. Eric.
And Emi, thank you very much.
Yes.
All right.
Team Benny,
Eric.
I should say.
I don't remember one of the persons you said. So it was Saya, it was May Sarah,
Takumi Iroha, Hashimoto, and Marino Sahara, Actress Girls.
Okay, so
Yeah,
my
go on,
gut instinct tells me, because I don't know that last one, that one is probably not the correct answer, which means it might be a good answer.
What, Marina Sahara?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Okay, that's fair enough.
We should pick her.
So Marina Sahara is the shortest of all of those. So that would be the worst answer, right? I don't remember how it works.
Best answer, right?
It's basically, it scores as normal except the best answer is 0. So everything else is in the order. So you'd get 1 point if you pick the shortest reign.
Yes, so we want to pick the second longest reign, basically, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. So
I've misunderstood.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
No, but
so
what you're saying to me is fine because it's good to get points on the board. So you don't, because It's not. It's not wrong to.
We're going for all of the points, Emi. Okay. So Marina Sahara won the AWG title at Korakuen Hall on 16th of March. Chihiro Hashimoto won the Sendai Girls World title on 19th of March against Maiko Satomura. So that's 2 of them, both in March. Saya Kamitani won the World of Stardom Championship on 29th of December. Mei Sarah, I think, won the high speed from Saya in 2024. I think she's held it for that long. I could be missing a reign, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So it was whenever Saya dropped the high speed, which was probably before she turned heel. So during that weird 5-star. So that's got to be like a year and a half. That sounds crazy though. There must be a reign I'm missing. I don't care. Whatever. Let's just go with that. No, did Koguma win one? Did Hazuki? No, Hazuki didn't win one. Whatever. I'm just going to go with Mei Sarah as in last May. Whatever. So the one I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's Takumi Iroha.
Yeah.
I don't even know who she won it from. I don't know if she won it from like Suri or someone. So, I kind of want to go with Takumi Iroha. Because it was before Saya Kamitani, and is it after? Let's just assume it was the August show, the August Korakuen Hall 2024. That just sounds right. All right, let's lock in Takumi Iroha. Emi, you good with that?
Sure.
All right, I thought you'd be good at this round. So yeah, pretty much exactly what you said. So Hashimoto is 1 point, 274 days. Marino would have been 2 points, 277 days. Then it's Saya Kamitani, 354 days. Then for 4 points, it's Takumi Iroha, 497 days. And Tim, you really should have listened to your teammate. Mei Sarah is 508 days. So you.
No, I thought there was a break between Mace. I thought she
No, yeah, that's.
I thought she lost it for a while and re-won it earlier this year. In my mind, that's when they came up with the stupid ideas. I thought is when Mei Sarah won it the second time.
Did Takumi Iroha win the title? Was that 8th of August then?
I don't know the dates they won. I just wrote down the running days total. I updated it today to see what they won. But don't worry, you're not out of it. So the next one, I think this is one where everyone can.
I was totally aware that Mei Sarah had the belt for an extremely long time, but I thought there was like a switch in between. So I thought she won it earlier this year for a second time, but that's just.
It did cross my mind. Don't worry.
There's literally like, was it 9 days in it? So it's very close, or 10 days. It's
crazy.
Yeah. So the next one, who is the tallest wrestler? Hanako, Lady C, Megan Bain, Max the Impaler, or Chika Goto? And I suppose Tim is behind, but for fairness sake, I should alternate. So Eric and Emi, you can go first.
All right, Emi, do you know any of those?
Okay.
So it's very much eye test. So
let's go over the rules again. You said the best answer gets you no points?
Yeah, so Tim picked the best answer in the last round and scored 0 points because of it. Unintentionally, I mean, but still, that's the rules.
So we don't want to pick the tallest.
You want to pick the second tallest, or anyone who gets you a point.
Yeah.
Okay. What were the names again? I already forgot them.
So Hanako, Lady C, Megan Bain, Max the Impaler, and Chika Goto. So
okay, the only person who I actually know is Megan Bain, and she's pretty tall. So
she's fucking massive.
I don't think we should pick Megan Bain. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm with you on that. So I think Chika Goto and Maxi Impaler are the shortest on that list. Yeah, you with me? Yeah. So I
was thinking Max is probably the shortest, but I don't know the rest.
So I think it's between Hanako or Lady C. I don't know who's actually taller between them. I think it's Lady C. She's pretty fucking lanky. I think it's Lady C. What do you think?
Are we certain that Lady C is not taller than Megan Bain?
There's no way, right? Megan Bain is fucking massive. She is juiced. She's got that American gene. Come on. She has the advantage. No, she's got that advantage. She's got the genetic advantage.
Giving X to doubt. He's giving X to doubt face. And
he doesn't know shit. He's behind. He has to catch us up. He doesn't know anything. All right.
Okay.
I
Oh, I was
Okay.
going to say all of these are taken a cage match cross-reference with Google. So
yeah, okay.
just to clarify that. Yeah.
So, how about you 50-50, Emmy? Hanako or Lady C?
I want to say Lady C because the name Lady C gives smaller vibes.
That is a fucking excellent answer. That's what we're looking at in, David. Lady C.
All right, that's locked in. Tim and Alice, any strong takes on this one?
What do
Oh
you think,
boy.
Alice?
Well,
Shall I
Megan
tell
Bain
you
is
my-
very tall.
Yes.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah, no, what's yours?
I do believe Eric was spot on with everything he said, except that Hanako is, I think, built as 1 centimeter taller as Lady C. I think 181 for Hanako and 179 or something for Lady C.
Why do you know
I don't
this, you freak?
So I would go with Hanako, but I do think Megan Bain is by far the tallest of those. So that was correct, I think. So yeah, I would lock in Hanako.
Okay.
Right.
We still get all our points, right? Like even if they win more points, we still get our points.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you get the points for your person. So in this one, I'll read them in height order. So Chikagoto is 173 centimeters or meters, whatever. So she'd get 1 point. Next up is Max the Impaler, next up is Lady C, who is 177 centimeters. Then it's Max Impaler, who is 178 centimeters.
Damn.
Don't worry. Next up is Megan Bain, who is 180 centimeters. And as Tim correctly said, for the second round, he was correct. Hanako is 181 centimeters.
Oh my fucking
You knew
God,
it, Tim.
man.
You knew it.
I thought Megan Bain was 190 for sure.
I will double check.
Wait.
I will do a live double check now in case I wrote down 180 instead of 190.
I mean, they teamed together in the tag league, and Megan Bain was clearly taller than Hanako. No, they stood next to each other the entire time.
Boots.
That is true.
Boots.
So Google and Cage Match both say she's 5'11", which is 180, and Hanako is, as you said yourself, 181.
Oh, boots.
Yeah. How did you know her exact height, please, Tim? I would like to know that.
It's just something.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
All right, go on. You can make a comeback. You can do it.
I had reason. I had reason to believe that Megan Bain was not going to end up being the tallest person. I knew it.
You did know that,
yeah. I actually, I included her because when I looked this up, I was like, oh, that's such a good red herring to put her there because she feels intuitively like the tallest one.
Yeah, I should have thought of that. Fucking red herrings and shit.
Well, it's not, I didn't do it on purpose. I was also trying to find, because when I first did it, so many people are exactly the same height, so getting people all different was a bit tricky, but I got it in the end. Okay. Next one. And Tim to go first.
Wait, so they lost. They didn't get any points?
You got 2 points.
You guys won anyway.
Yeah, you got 2 points, you got 0. They only got 2 though, so it wasn't a big swing. So next one. According to the good people at Cage Match, which of these matches was the best? And again, this was, I wrote this question 2 weeks ago, so if the ratings have changed, it's when I wrote the question. Mayu Iwatani versus Shuri, Rina versus Starlight Kid, Sari versus Veni, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Naomi, Mio Watanabe versus Shoko Nakajima. The famous one, the title match, the one you like, Eric. Sorry.
17 votes.
Yeah, I've not written, so I should have written down the dates.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Eric, it's Tim and Alice to go first.
Was the third one was Sari versus Venny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's rather low. I think I'm first to. Yeah.
Yeah, you're first.
I think the Mio Watanabe match is heavily underrated. I want to say the top-rated one of those is the WWE match. So I wouldn't pick this one. Starlight Kid versus Rina. Is that the? That's the one in March, right?
The one in Rena's hometown.
What
Their
was the
home
first
area.
one again? Yeah. What was the first
Mayu
again?
versus Shuri from All Star Grand Queendom, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, that's up there then. That might be the second highest. Do you want to go with that one? Do you think the WWE match is higher? Otherwise, I would go with the
man.
Starlight Kid one. That's the safer answer, I'd say. Starlight Kid and Arena.
Let's try and I keep saying, well, let's try and go for the safer one because we keep winning and losing.
Yeah.
So let's try that.
Let's try Starlight Kid and Rena then, I'd say. Are you alright
We're
with
gonna
that?
learn that one's like a 9 point something now.
Yeah, probably.
Shall I lock it in?
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Yes, it's locked in. Oh, Tim, you sound defeated. That's not the goal of the end of your quiz.
No, I'm not defeated. Don't worry about it.
My goal is to utterly crush him. So,
So pick the second best match then.
so you can't pick the same answer.
You cannot pick the same answer. No, there's no.
Because I think the lowest one is Suri Veni. I think that's like 8.7. I think then it's Miyu and Shoko, which is like 8.85 or something. And then I think it is Starlight Kid and Rena is probably third. So it's between. It is the riskier one. That's exactly what they said. The riskier one is knowing which of the two from what was it, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. It's Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Naomi from what pay-per-view is this? Is this SummerSlam? I think that.
No, is that Evolution? This is the Evolution one where Naomi cashed in, no?
No, it's not. It's not the one-on-one match. It's the triple threat match they had.
Oh,
it's Io Sky. No, it's not. It's not Io Sky v Rhea Ripley. It's Io Sky versus.
Okay, if that's the SummerSlam one, that's the Dookie one. Okay, fine.
I thought of the other one as well. Fuck.
Wait, no, I think it's even better now because now I'm sure that Mayu and Suri is first and Starlight Kid and Rena is second. Shit. Wait, there's no way that Naomi match is a 9. Fuck, he's got the right answer. What do I pick then?
Whatever is right underneath. Whatever you think is right underneath that, because we can still get points and we're still ahead.
Okay. There's no way that Naomi match is like 8.8 or more.
As long as we're not picking the top one.
Okay, Emi, do you think that Naomi triple threat is more than 8.8?
I don't trust anybody on Cage Match.
Is that a yes?
I don't.
You think it's more than 8.8?
I don't know.
What is your gut
say? My gut is saying that they probably lied on Google about the heights of the people that from the earlier the earlier question.
I helped you though.
So I'm still on that.
No, I'm with you. I'm gonna go with Miyu Watanabe versus Shoko Nakajima.
Okay, locking it in.
So let's lock that in for us, please.
In reverse order, the worst match of those was clearly Suri versus Veni, 8.66.
Wow.
As Eric very correctly said, Miyu Watanabe versus Shoko Nakajima was 8.85 exactly.
Don't ask how I know.
Then it's Starlight Kid versus Rena, which is 8.95. As I think Eric Watson may have said that correctly. Then, of course, it's Mayu Iwatani versus Shuri at 9.31. And then Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Naomi is 9.33.
Shut the fucking podcast down. There's no way. I'm looking at it right now.
I told you I couldn't trust them. I told you.
As of 2 weeks ago.
There's literally no way.
We should have dared it. We could have.
Sorry, guys. If you hear me,
could have had it all.
I'm looking it up immediately. There is absolutely no way.
You can't trust those people on Cage Match.
SummerSlam, right?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. Oh no, it is.
Did it change?
Oh no, it is Evolution. I'm sorry. I may have misled you there.
Singles match. He trolled me.
No. Sorry, I sorted it. Yeah, and I didn't think they would write Naomi as part of the match for that. I'm sorry, because the singles match is good.
Either way, I would have got it wrong, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Sorry, that is on me. Why do they write? I hate that they.
Yeah, no, because I remember I looked at this the other day and I was like, oh, people didn't really like that SummerSlam match, so that's why I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah. Well,
I would have lost anyway.
It's given Tim he only gained 1 point on you. That's the thing, because he wasn't bold enough to go for the Mayu match, but he has gained a little bit. All right, last one of this round. I'll speed up, and this one Eric might just know the answer to. Who had the biggest announced attendance? The Stardom 5-star Grand Prix final, Sendai Girls the top of Joshi Pro Wrestling, Marigold Grand Destiny, TJPW. Sorry, is that right, Tim?
No, I'm typing to Emi the answer. Emi, confirm. I'm typing to you the answers.
I was just wondering what Eric was googling so hastily there.
I was also wondering what he's doing on the computer.
But don't worry, guys. All right. What was the third one? Sorry?
The third one was
Please
Grand
continue.
Destiny Marigold.
Okay.
And the fourth one was TJPW live in Dallas. And then the final one is Footprints, Natsu and Saori's anniversary show.
Oh, am I going first?
Yeah, you are going first, which is probably a bad spot for Tim and everyone to be in.
Oh,
wait,
shit.
but did we not go first this time? Or we
Last
went
time.
second?
No,
And first
no,
last time. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We have a problem, Emi.
Okay.
We have a problem choosing between Marigold's Grand Destiny and Senjo, the 19th of March one. It was a fake number, and I don't know how fake it was. It was around 3,500. I'm pretty sure Marigold was... Oh, it must have been less than that. Oh, fuck, no. Nope, I'm going to go with Senjo the show. Emi, you agree?
Are you sure you want to go with the two that you're not certain about, or do you want to go one underneath?
Emi.
Oh,
Are we winners, Emi? Are we winners? We go straight for the second one. We go for the risky one.
Her tactic is almost cruel in a way, because it's basically daring Tim to get 0 again. but anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, go on. So are you locking in?
I'm looking... Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
What is it?
What if I've got the Marigold number wrong, Emi? I just don't remember the Marigold number. What
You only gave me numbers, so I don't know which one is which.
Okay, actually, I'm going to change my answer.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Stardom 5-star Grand Prix finals.
Okay.
I think it was Senjo the biggest was the highest, around 3,000. And then I think it was 2856 for the 5-star. And then I think Marigold did less. Yep, fuck it. Let's go Stardom 5-star. I was going to say more, but then I realized Tim's coming up next. So.
Okay, Tim, you're up. He's given you. He may have opened a door here for you by being nice.
What was the first one again?
He also might be giving you fake numbers.
He's taken the first one, which was Stardom 5-star Grand Prix.
Oh, what was the second? I'm missing one. I'm sorry. Can you? I got the Marigold, Natsupoi Saori 5-star, and the Sendai Girls. What was the other one that I'm missing?
Fourth one is TJPW live in Dallas.
Oh yeah, that was like 2,700. Natsupoi Saori was 2,850 around that, and the 5-star finals was a bit higher by 30, I think. Marigold was 3,450 announced. Sendai Girls, I think. Which Sendai Girls one was that? Was that the one in March?
It's the top of Joshi Wrestling.
The top of Joshi.
I didn't write down the dates.
So in my head, that is 3,250, which would be 200 less than Marigold. But I'm not sure about my head, Alice. What do you think?
Well, I mean, you're saying this like I know any of these numbers.
I think Marigold and Sendai Girls are definitely the two highest, but which one do you want to pick? I know the Marigold number for sure.
Let's do Sendai. We'll see. It's gonna end up being wrong, I'm sure.
All right. Now I would have picked Sendai too.
Okay. Let's see.
So
how'd we do?
Is that locked in?
Let's lock it in. Yes. Sendai Girls.
All right. Well, in reverse order. For 1 point, it was TJPW live in Dallas, 2,540.
Oh.
Then it would have been Footprints, which was 2,837. Then for 3 points for Eric, as he predicted, it is 5-star Grand Prix 2,856. Then it's Marigold Grand Destiny 3450. And the completely legit number for this building, which has never held above 2,000 or something, is 3,520.
Oh my god.
I didn't.
Oh, I
even know they
had
were
the
in that
numbers
high.
right. I had 3,250, but it was 3,520. I had the two numbers. Oh no.
Again.
Wait, okay,
But-
so how many points did we all get? We got 3.
So you got
I don't think
3
we
and
need
they
to
got
discuss
0.
it.
They got 0 again.
I'm
But
sorry,
it's-
Alice. I'm ruining our game entirely. I suck.
I mean, you say it like I've done anything to contribute.
Right,
Hey,
I will
you
start.
contributed vibes.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Your
what are we
trouble, Spin, you haven't reined Timmy enough. But
yes.
So the current scores are Team Penny 39, Team Tam 27.
Can he
You
even
may
make
be
a
able to
comeback?
make- It's probably possible. All right, I'll do.
Do you have a lightning round or a double or nothing or something?
I could do a double. The last round, I think I could do a score.
A wager.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a quick.
boy.
We've got another quick card subject to change, which everyone can participate in, which is where I'm going to give you another little list. Say an answer. If you're right, you're right. Last one standing wins. And this one is easy. You may both get all the points because there's only 7 answers. All right, you ready? Earlier this year, the Stardom roster appeared on national TV to perform the hit single "Bling Bang Bang Borg" by Creepy Nuts as part of a contest against other groups of TV and sports stars. I need you to name everyone who sang, danced, or performed on that song. And Tim, seeing as you're losing. Oh, hang on, no, I messed this up last time. Seeing as Tim's team is losing, Alice, you can go first.
Oh
So
boy.
So it's national TV, and they had 7 of the Stardom stars go out there and sing and rap.
Natsuboy?
Is definitely correct.
Damn it!
So
That's my
Emily,
answer. That's my first answer.
She's like,
Damn.
I know she can sing, I think.
Don't know anybody.
Wait, who's next? Emmy.
oh, Emmy, you have I'd say you have a fairly good chance.
Saya? Kamatani?
That is, of course, Sai is correct. She introduced the
job,
song
Emmy.
and danced. So Tim, there's 5 remaining.
Can you do me a favor? Can you repeat the date
Oh,
of the TV show?
I can look it up. Oh, you know what? I can. It's after. I think it's in May sometime. That helps.
May.
I know why. I know why he asked that.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
I don't. Yeah. It's a different reason than you think. I have this vivid image in my head, but it's wrong then.
Well, you know what?
It's not with Tom.
Don't quote me. I thought you were asking a Tam clarifying question, so I was just trying to pick a day off.
I'm gonna say Saudi Anu first anyway. Either way, Saudi Anu is my
Yeah,
answer.
she was there dancing. I can't remember if she sang or not, but she definitely danced. So Eric.
You love dance choreography.
I do. That's why I'm wondering whether to give the. So I know an answer, but do I pick a more? No, because no one's going to know the obscure one. I'll pick the easy one. Suzu Suzuki.
Yes, the lead rapper in the group and singer a bit too. So it's back to you, Alice.
Oh boy.
I'd say there's a chance you get all of these. It's not the hardest thing, I wouldn't say. I mean, in terms of you've got more chance than this than the guest attendance numbers.
Starlight Kid?
Apparently, no.
Okay, well.
Can't remember her either. Yeah.
Oh.
I was quite shocked when I went back and checked, but apparently not.
She gave me so much encouragement. I immediately whiffed it.
Let me double check. You know what? That feels bizarre that she would not be there.
I was going to pick her next, to be honest.
I, for some reason, don't remember her on the picture either that I saw, so I was unsure about her.
I cannot see her pictured. Now I've pulled up an image. So no, apparently not. You'd think she would be, but no. So Emi, no worries if you bow out at this stage, but you.
Is it Chi-Chi?
She should have been.
Mm.
He would have
Yeah.
slayed that.
So we're back to our head-to-head then. So Tim, 3 names remaining.
I'm saying Hanan.
No.
Ah, fuck, yeah.
Eric for the win.
Rena?
That is correct. Do you know the other 2? Just out of curiosity.
Was
No,
Micah in there?
Micah
yeah, she
is
was.
correct.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I should have trusted my brain.
I don't know who I would have
thought
picked as
she
the
was
seventh.
already in surgery in May. That's why I asked the date, because of Micah, not because of Tom, but
Yeah.
I knew she was on there.
I didn't be too certain on the date because I didn't know exactly, but it was after. Oh, sorry, I thought you were clarifying.
I should have just went with my instincts and said Micah. I knew that. I don't know.
The final person in it was Azumi. So
yeah, I thought Hanan for sure because she also got the TV match. So I thought TV was just interested in Hanan or something. I don't know.
I get Rena and Rian confused as people because I don't know their faces yet. So I was gonna pick one of those, but I wouldn't have known which one to pick.
It's the effort that counts.
Okay. Well, the last round is intensely stupid. So I do have one more of those name a person things to end on as an ultimate. That was maybe a tiebreak, but I don't think we'll need a tiebreak. But this round should be really fast. It's called Rhyme Time. I'm going to give you 4 or 5 very simple questions. All of the answers rhyme. You have to say them without hesitation, in order, quickly. If I see you pausing and not saying them, I will say you're wrong and deduct 2 points. So if you want to answer, you've got to go them. So if it was like, what would be an example? Like angry, not good, unhappy, and something a skater might say, you'd say mad, bad, sad, rad, for example. But you're going to be saying Joshi.
I did not get any of that.
So
let's just try it.
Okay, I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
So wait till I've answered the. Yeah, you definitely need for me to have said the whole question.
Okay.
Before answering, okay.
Wait, so is it a buzzer thing? Sorry.
Yeah, you can buzz in once I've finished, but if you answer, you have to say all of the answers without hesitation in the correct order.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh,
so you can't be like, for the example I gave you, you can't be like bad, sad, is it? No, they have to use. Okay. They all rhyme. Just say.
So the answer to the question will be a series of rhyming words that you just have to say in order and quickly.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay, got it. Yes. Let's go.
All right. I want to know who spreads happy girl sunshine to the world. Who is the 16-year-old sensation making waves in Diana? Who is the 16-year-old sensation making waves in Wave? The country that is the home to Joshi wrestling, and the place where settlers come from in the famous board game.
You did the last one.
Settlers come from.
Wait, say the last one.
There's a famous board game. It's Settlers of, and it rhymes with all the Yes.
Settlers of what?
So Tam, you've got to give me the answer quick.
Hanan, Shanshan, Miran, Japan, Catan.
Veni.
No, the second one's right. Yeah. We need quick answers, please.
Hanan, Moran, Saran, Japan, Catan.
That is correct.
Thanks for giving me the answer. I have no idea what Settlers of Catan is. What the fuck is that?
It's just a famous
whatever.
board game. Oh, I thought I did 3 of these. I only did 2. I must have forgotten.
All right, you can get this one, Tim. Come on. I'll let you get this one. Look how sad Tim is.
I'm watching a divorce in real time.
Look how sad Tim is. He's so upset.
Okay.
I'm concentrated.
The started wrestler who shares a name with a Japanese video game developer. The Sendai Girl star who loves X's and woos. The rookie who was poached by Marigold right before she was due to debut in Stardom. And what is the Japanese art of paper folding called?
Wait, that's only 4 though, right?
Say
four
the
is
second.
four.
Tom?
Tom.
Konami, Manami, Yuzuki, Origami. Wait, Yuzuki doesn't rhyme.
Bainey.
Yes.
Konami, Minami, Origami.
That is correct.
Komomo Minami.
Why did I write down Yuzuki and it doesn't even rhyme, bro? Wait, they stole Minami from Stardom? That doesn't make sense. She was never...
Yeah, she was Komomo Minami was in the Stardom.
Suzuki.
Yeah.
She was in Stardom? Really? Okay.
I don't think she had debuted yet.
Oh.
Guys, I had the last two. I had the last two written down.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had the first one and the last one.
That's good enough.
All
Konami.
right.
Yeah. Wait, you got Konami?
Well, I know what the Japanese video game.
Oh, I didn't.
is.
It took me a while. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know what?
You got one more?
I had a third one, but it's failed in the autosave, so I'm going to make it up on the fly because I know 3 of the answers off the top of my head. Just let's have one more for fun.
How's this awards segment looking, guys?
Oh yeah, so I'm so sorry. I will hurry. It's my fault. I went to.
No, it's
No. This is fun.
It's the Christmas episode, okay?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. The woman who has the most luxurious hair in all of wrestling. A pink devil. Tony Storm's timeless love bomb friend. A hurricane that ravaged ravaged America, and the royal name that goes before the wave title.
Benny.
Yep.
Hina, Rena, Mina, Katrina, Regina.
Oh, Katrina.
Yeah. So I completely blanked on New Orleans for the question, but yeah, that wasn't bad off the top of my head. So
no, that was really good.
Okay, Eric, did you know Katrina or did you read my message?
Oh, I didn't know that one. But yeah, you got it.
That's the one I didn't know. I would have.
But the only reason I got Katrina was because I knew the 3 before it, and I knew it had to rhyme. So I was like, Rena, Bina, Lena, Katrina.
Katrina was like a while ago, though, right?
That was like Bush, no?
2005.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old.
I thought that something from this year that I didn't know about. So I didn't think of like 20-year-old tornadoes.
The rhyme time escapes, yes. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do point totals. We can just move on.
Oh, was that the last round? Wait, was that the last round?
I think so.
Effectively. I had one more of those back and forth ones, but we can skip it because this has gone way too long. Thank you for humouring the quiz.
Sorry,
thanks for
say
doing
the point
it.
totals.
There was a lot of.
Oh, I don't think we need to do that.
No, I think the listeners need to know the point totals.
We're going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for Eric's sake, while Tim has a quick break, the point totals were Team Benny 50, Team Tam 27.
Almost doubled his point totals, and now. All right, now.
Well, thank you for listening to the last episode of Joshi'ing Around. Probably ending after this.
The reason that
splitting into 2 separate podcasts.
He's filing for divorce.
He is filing for divorce.
Just splitting and doing 2 separate solo podcasts.
I did.
Yeah, sorry for not. I should have timed that out better, but
no, I mean,
no, thank you so much. That was a lot of.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome.
It was amazing. That was way better than anything else we would have done in that time. I think so.
I had so much fun. Yeah.
I mean, I had fun too. I love quizzes, even if I don't win.
Yeah, to be honest, you got. I mean, between you did get pretty much everything right. There was.
The only reason I got a lot of points to him is because you messed up one thing
Yes.
and then passed it over to me, and then I finished it off.
Yeah.
Like I was surprised you knew the attendances so closely. I was like, wait, how does he know that?
Like, you knew the fake Sendai girl's number.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
You say you just flipped a number around.
Yeah, I thought it was like 3,000 or something.
we talked a lot about stuff like that, and I don't know. That's the marigold number stuck with me because we had like a joke about it when I announced it on the podcast.
Oh,
I remember doing that because it was such a clean, even number, the 3,450.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember now. As soon as you said marigold was 3,450, I was like, fuck, it was. Yeah, because I kind of thought it was like less than. I was like, there's no way they did 3,450. So I was like, oh, it must be 2,900 or something. But nope. How you doing, Emi?
Oh, that was pretty good.
Good.
You having fun?
Yeah, I'm having lots of fun.
Did your mood improve a little bit with our?
Oh yeah, I'm so happy right now.
That's why I gave you the win, right?
Yeah, sure. That was awesome, David. I don't know. Yeah, you can tell you've done it before.
That was really fun.
All right, are we all ready?
Yeah, I've just realized that I'm wearing my Cecil Nix going through the door shirt, but you can't actually see it. It's a local wrestler who went viral for wearing the throwing himself through a door in one of the matches.
Oh, okay.
Is it where they're doing the Eddie Guerrero spot? He just
and he just kind of I was there live for that.
Yeah.
It was so I think that might have been the first one I went to. It was so funny.
That's great.
But yeah, so then he's the pro wrestler number 2 is what it says. I don't know who's number 1. It might be London Lightning. Apparently there's an ongoing story where he might be allowed back after losing the loser leaves match. Anyway, awesome. I just realized because Tim has his Tam shirt. I wore a wrestling shirt. You can't even see it.
Emi's got Hangman, so it's just me and Dave. Yeah, me and David.
Got Hangman.
I've got
Hangman all over the wall.
Yeah, true.
It's great. Okay, and with this quiz, where the outcome doesn't matter, we conclude part 1 of the Joshi'ing Around Christmas special. We will see you on part 2 with our awards ceremony, which will be very exciting and probably a really short little awards show. So you can look forward to that on your feeds and maybe 1 or 2 days later. So everyone say bye to our listeners. Bye.
Bye. See you next week. Part 2.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in part 2.